store money,
Oi,
borrow
Lucas, e aí,
money.
deu
It's
certo o
like a
trabalho
wallet
lá
for
e
Twitter.
tal? Não falou mais nada?
There's like a credit card that goes with it. I have no idea. No idea. Houston Vet says we the best. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. What's the best trade copier for copying Tradify and Apex on Ninja? Is Rock Scooter rate copiers? I think you're asking the wrong person. I think trade copying is a very bad practice, so I don't even rate copiers because I don't think it's a good thing to do. The only reason you should trade copy is if you've got 20 accounts to manage and you want to chop it up into groups of like 5 groups of 4. You know, like if you have 5 accounts with the prop firm, there's no need to trade. You can manage those all separately. And I always tell people manage them separately because you have better results. But as far as trade copiers go, you had to ask somebody here. I don't think copying, I think trade copier is one, Replicanto is another. But I've never used any of them, so I don't know. Anytime I've ever had to copy trades make trade copy groups was in native Tradevate when I was trading Apex. I would actually chop them up into 5 groups of 4 and trade 4 at a time. Yeah, CAT is active. Purple line. We're down about almost 2% on the Nasdaq. Big red candle, and I'm waiting to see if the indicators get a little better. ARBs are negative. Resiliences are negative. We're in bear zone in both monthly maps, and just chilling, seeing what happens here. Yeah, I guess remember when Elon did make PayPal. This was his original thing, kind of like a bank. Why these people avoid pressing the like button? I know. People don't like free stuff, I guess. I don't know. I know. Cat active means that the market has fallen a risk interval on a straight run move. Anytime you fall this exact distance, and we give you that distance in this table for every futures contract right here. Anytime you fall that exact distance, number one, it's predictable high volume the minute you pass through. You see this right here? Predictable high volume. It's every time you touch it, there will be a volume spike. Touch it, volume spikes up. Anytime you break through it, volume goes crazy. And anytime you're trading below it, volume's ridiculous and out of control. You can clearly see does everybody here really quick tell you what a cat active means? Does everybody see? I'm going to circle the parts in time that we are below cat active. Do you notice a difference in the volume here and the volume here versus the volume here? Do you see how this is like relatively mild? You see how here it's like fuck you, right? Fuck you. See the difference? So when a catalyst is active, the market is kind of spiraling out of control. Think of it like that. So when you're down here, it's just whipsaw volume and crazy. And it's calculated exactly. It's so accurate, in fact. It's to the penny. So the market's going to be ridiculous in how it's trading, even though it's kind of ridiculous how it's trading, right? Resilience is just a positive.
Até de brinquinho. A pessoa tá aqui, não escovou nem dente, não sabe.
But ARB keeps snapping back down. So you're having a lot of flip-flop. So kind of a little timid to touch this. I think the way it is sort of holding today, this might make an attempt for that. When did I start live streaming? 7:30 in the morning. So an hour from market opens. If you're asking when I started live streaming, it was in 2016. I've been streaming for 10 years. You know, as the first futures trader on YouTube to ever live stream futures. Fun fact, I'm the OG of OGs. I'm the godfather of streaming for futures. Some of the only streamers that are bigger than me started like streaming futures in like 2020. And they jumped onto the prop bandwagons. The only reason they got bigger. Trades by Matt started like a year after I did. We were number 1 and number 2 future streamers. Nobody traded futures back then. They weren't prop firms. None of that stuff was around. Everybody's trading penny stocks and, you know, that was the hot thing. Stocks and penny stocks. Nobody touched futures. Futures were like futures were like dangerous. They were risky. They were expensive. Only people with money traded them. It was like an elitist community back then. Olden days. Rich people me. Trading half coins a month. You started trading with Tim Sykes. Oh, bless your heart. That guy is still grifting. Now he's got like all kind of legitimate things surrounding him to paint a picture of him as being some kind of philanthropist. Wow, he's like trader charities and building schools and all that stuff. There's still that picture where it was like, it was so funny. There was like this event, and again, they were raising money to build a school. I don't know. He builds schools in like impoverished countries. You know, it really sells the story. The money goes to a good cause or whatever. The guy like shorted penny stocks or something. Anyways, I wouldn't let him trade from him. But the point I'm saying is, there's a picture of him and Lance Poop's name, whatever that guy's name is, you know, that Lance Skinner, and all these like the old school OG gurus, the ones that sell like $10,000 and $20,000 mentorships. They're all supposedly worth tens and hundreds of millions of dollars. There's a picture of all of them sitting on a stage raising money to build a school. And there's like, you know how it's like donation, right? It's like you've made $10,000 of your $30,000 goal. And they're pitching like, donate guys, donate today. It's for a good cause, for a good cause. And they're donating to an audience of like you guys, like traders, like people that aren't rich. And they're like out there begging the public for $30,000, raising $100 and $200 at a time. When fucking Lance is worth $100 million, like Lance didn't just stand up and go, "I got it. Thank you for $100, Bob Jones. Thank you for $100, Miss Sally. Grandma Mabel, thank you for your $50. We appreciate your donation. It's going to really go towards school." Why don't Lance go and go, "All right, bitches, I'm going to build 20 schools with my $100 million. Let's go." Oh, no, they need the money from the public. Why? He's worth $100 million, so they're going to beg the public for 20 grand? There you go. That picture alone was like, and I memed it so hard. I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? You're a charity drive to build a school, and you're taking money from the average person. The average person's staring at Elon Musk. "Hey guys, we need to raise $40,000 to charity. Can you guys each give me $100, please?" No, I'm Elon Musk. I got $1 trillion, but I need your $30,000. It's better when it comes from you, right? That's the funniest thing in the world. It's a picture of all four of them sitting there, and above it, it was like 10,000 of 30,000 goal reached. Like a fucking, what's it called? You know what I mean? Like a Kickstarter. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, raising $30,000 to build a school, and they're asking average people for it. So it's kind of funny. It's like, yep, this sums up the trading industry in the trading education industry in a heartbeat. If they are matching, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they are matching 10 to 1, that's pretty fucked up. And it was like all these people, like, who else wants to donate? I do. Hey, give him the microphone. Tim, I've been your student for like the last 6 years. I'm still trying to become profitable. I think this is for a good cause. You know, I only have $1,000 to my name, but I'd like to give it to the school. And he's like, "Come here and give me a hug, man. Let's go." Oh my God, look at this, man. This is what this community's all about. Look, these guys. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. His last $1,000 put in the pot. You know, that whole thing is just to build the story to keep fueling this business. You know what I mean? We're doing good, guys. We're doing good as a team. Come on in, bring it in. Give me a hug. Why these? Yeah, if you're not matching 10 to 1, every story is good. I'll put enough money to build 10 more. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was so funny because the picture was so well perfected, where you can see them all on the stage, and then above them, blurring the background, you can see the donation goal. It was like, that's basically what their services are like. Please donate your money to me. Send it on up the funnel. A little more pregame knowledge for your option strategy in the bootcamp. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about it when we get there. Just let it fall to that level. And at the end of the day, I'll be buying some options probably in the day tomorrow if it keeps falling. Tim Sykes, these guys. couldn't trade a water hose to a guy that was on fire. That's how bad he is. The guy on fire would be like, no thanks. But you're on fire. I'm good. I'm good, dog. Death of the NASDAQ today. Pretty solid red, nasty red candle. Like I said, it's too violent. This is another thing too, and to tell you guys, when cat active, it's just so violent and it's random. So, you don't want to really like. You don't really take too much risk. Do some options knowledge. So what I'm looking for with options, I used to swing when markets hit a low in a big nasty crash, and I think that that's low and it's reversing out. That's where I try to get options. Like on big, just red day. I start trying to buy some calls. This is still a little too early for that. A day like this, almost without a doubt, if it closes low in red, we'll have another low to deal with. So tomorrow, right? I scribbled this out, right? Which again was just a week early. If I wanted to see this, I wanted to see the dead cat balance retrace to this support right here that started the squeeze. And if the market is to maintain bullish momentum, then this level is your support, whether we hit it and bounce or we overshoot it and kill for a day and then return. Anytime we either come here and return or we bounce anywhere above here and close to here is where I want to be long. So if we fall to here, I'll start buying options 1 to 3 days of selling or whatever. I'm going to buy options for at least a month or 2 out, maybe 6 weeks is my usual starting point, to just return to the key level. This is the consolidating level right here. If it falls to here and I put, 100 grand in options and it comes back to there, I make $1 million. If it breaks highs, I'm making $1 million. Comes back to here, I usually 3 to 5x. My dots were just a little off there. Not yet. Well, not. The level is important, but the timing, yeah. The timing was like every day. I was just sort of like trying to guess where I think it would go. And then here, when it fell, it didn't make it all the way there. It just sort of like did this, and then it's doing what it was trying to do here, just a week later. So I drew it out. I'm like, as soon as we get, this is all from my option trade. I was like, as soon as we get here, I was looking for certain sort of like, I was having fun putting like 5 dots in a day. This is not, nobody can predict with that much accuracy. I was having fun with it. Just have a little bit of fun with it. Trying to have a little fun with it.
Remember, type in the word 0 days to be in the giveaway. It looks like you made just a singular Instagram account just for to follow me. That's awesome. Now, these accounts will be added to your dashboard as a free account credit. So when you're going to purchase, the checkout will say, this is the account credit and whatnot. By the way, shout out for these levels. Freaking, like, come on, dude. Is this not insane? Are you guys not entertained? Are you guys not entertained? Like, this is just, what a roll-off here. First bounce at the level, rejection, pitch and catch, bing bong biggity. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, let's get our next winner in the mix here. Jeff, just respond to that DM whenever you see fit. Here we go. Drawing the next winner.
2 of them
Draw the next winner.
out with max profit. When we get back above here, I'll jump into Traders Launch.
Remember, you can win on Kick or on YouTube. Where can I learn about the PNC? Go on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@ribstrades and search Pitch, P-I-T-C-H, on my YouTube channel.
At 2900,
there's a ton of videos
like if it
about
falls
it,
really
baby.
fast
Snooze.
The answer is no. If it falls there slowly, yes. If it falls fast, I like to let it overshoot. Like I said, if we crash and crash and crash and crash and crash today, tomorrow I'm not just gonna interact when we first touch it. I'm gonna let like another day happen. Usually I let either the next day happen and there's a catalyst active and the catalyst is no longer active, then I'll jump in on it. But I'm looking for a specific key pivot and then trade it. So I'll let you guys know what you're gonna be like, okay, I'm loading up right now. We have broken through MHP with negative res. This can hit this orange and just turn around and die. Be very careful here.
I don't want you to lose this thing.
Be very careful trading here today, guys. The auto stop, yeah, it says your account. Well, let me see what the note it said. It says account is paused, risk max daily run up. Cool. So once you hit your max daily run up, they pause it for you. That's actually pretty kick-ass. So if I try to submit an order, which I just did, the error of rejection. Set account is paused. You hit your daily run up. So all I did was on this original dip, I just longed a mini in each one, and then right here they closed out exactly at $2,400. Is there FOMC minute meeting news on Wednesday? But remember, K-Fed was very specific about the Fed's participation in stock market volatility will be minimized. Remember, he was saying like we don't want to, be forward guidance for the stock market like earnings. We don't want people to look at the Fed to, make decisions about the stock market. So we're going to try to not make Fed releases and Fed press. He said, well, I have a press conference when we need to have one. And the Fed minutes are not going to give hints at our next judgment, like what we're going to do. So his whole mentality is to not offer forward guidance. So one can argue that this Fed minutes is going to be like, hey guys, we had a meeting. This is our decision. This is the data. Good luck. Figure it out on your own. Anywho, speaking of figure it out on your own, speaking of Blue Sky, let's go ahead and throw out some Blue Sky. Guess what? Justin on stream yesterday. How much of a treat was that? Blue Sky, baby.
Engraçadinho você, né, nas tochas. Ai, ai. Engraçadinho. Mano, que raiva, velho. Vai lá no Ripslow nas tochas. Nas tochas.
The new keyword is going to be on that TPT page, so go ahead and click the link in chat that Ripsmod is going to drop for you. I was like, what?
Right here, right now. Let's see. Is Ripsmod
it's
on
like
the
my
ticket?
religious text.
Jeff, that means you, baby. You can win again.
Oh, okay. That makes it true, I guess. That's correct. Circular logic is my favorite thing. This press conference is necessary because we're having it. Therefore, it's a necessary event.
Job here.
This is the reason, because the press conference is happening. Is the reason we're having it.
Ghosting us at the best time. Really appreciate it.
So we might even have a press conference on the next Fed announcement. Maybe there's a rate hike on the press conference.
You are the goat. Whenever we need you, you're always gone.
By the way,
we are having more mod positions being opened as well. That will be the next announcement. Spoiler alert.
In front of the panel.
Okay.
Crazy, right?
Scroll down on that page, please. Okay. Where it says, why take profit trader versus trading your own money? Right? Why take profit trader instead of trading your own money? I'm going to go ahead and hide the screen so you guys can't cheat. Why take profit traders instead of trading your own money?
Yeah, exactly.
Under
right?
the section of risk management, it's the first word. It starts with an L. Type in that word one single time in chat. There's no need to repeat the word. It doesn't add significant.
And like what? To
doesn't
dodge
add
every
any
question? Like what's the point?
Extra entries. Just type in the word starts with an L.
Right.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. You typed it in. I love it.
So MHP long is looking like a more solid
everybody being
player.
added to the giveaway right
Up
now.
a
Here
little
we
bit.
go.
Your resiliences are getting slightly better in the
Here we
S&P.
go.
It's probably a good play, at least a DD band now. I'm not
Good
going
luck,
to-
everybody. We're
not gonna
spinning.
trade
Here
the
we
blue
go
sky,
for
but I have
another
traded in
TPT free
each
account.
one
Who's
of
it going
these,
to? Drop it.
whatever they're called, traders launch
Good
accounts.
luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Two of them hit
We are
max profit.
drawing the winner. Who's it gonna be?
We'll see what
Who's it
happens.
gonna be, baby?
It sounds like fun. I'd like to see if I can get that $2,400 per day. It's 40% consistency for a 6K profit target. I bought the more expensive ones. All
It looks
five of them
like
cost me
Future
about
Strategist
$2,500.
or BDT.
I don't know what the reset fee is.
I think
need
it's
to look
Future
at it, but-
Strategist. Future Strategist, you are the winner. You have to claim it on YouTube. Type anything in chat and then type in what is your name on Instagram or on X, so I can
Now,
send
Blue
you a
Sky,
message
guys.
with
I
your
went live with
coupon
Blue Sky. I
code.
gotta tell you, it's one of my favorite experiences I've
There
had.
you are, Future Strategist.
as
Let's
far
see
as,
if
like,
you typed in
success
what
with
your
it.
username is.
It was very
Let me see,
inexpensive
let me see,
for me to
let
go
me
live.
see.
I went live within the first month.
All
That's
right,
how
you
good
got
I
a
was
W
doing
in
with them.
chat. Type in
I
your
managed to take out
username. There it is,
22,000 in
Josh
payouts.
Strat.
Now, Blue
Remember,
Sky
never
is-
put the
is
ad symbol.
different
It
than its
fucks up
other
the system,
cohorts
but
in
yeah.
the same category.
Let me see
The
if I
top
can
four
find you
firms
on
right now are My Fund and
Instagrizzy.
Take Profit, Lucid, and Blue Sky.
Instagrizzy.
Tradify is the fifth.
No, not there. I'm
They all have
thinking
the
it
same
is
kind of
on
account,
the
which is
X.
same-day payout accounts,
The
which
old
makes them goated. This is
Eckies.
the goated. This is the trend of
Find you on
2026. It is like the Pogs of 2026.
Got it,
It's like
my
the
man.
Furbies. It's like the Pokemon cards.
I recognize you by
which is
your,
also the trend in
your avatar.
Pokemon
your
cards are the
profile pic.
Pokemon cards of 2026.
Congratulations to you, Josh.
back.
You know that
Anyways,
means we're rolling again. Good luck,
Same-day
everybody.
payout
Here we
is
go.
Like once you go to
We
once you get
are
funded,
rolling,
you get a
baby.
payout
We
on
are
the same
rolling.
day. First day, same day, you get a payout. Literally, and most all of these have a 2-day pass.
Let's get some a little bit more upbeat music.
So,
here.
a 2-day trading pass. Blue Sky, the difference is that not only is it a 2-day pass, but it's an activation fee model when the other ones aren't. You only pay
NPOC trade. NPOC
These
trade.
other
You
ones you pay
have
full
one.
price up front. So when you're
How many have
failing
we
a lot
given
as a
away so
trader,
far? I think we're on 3,
Blue
right?
Sky is the option to
This
learn
is
the
giveaway number
business.
4. NPOC trade. What is your name on
They do decent
Instagram?
payouts, but you want big
What is
payouts.
your name
You're gonna
on
get TPT or My
Twitter?
Fund.
Let me
These
get
guys
it over
can net
to
you
you.
10K a day
Got it.
per
You've won
account.
before. I recognize the name. I know
you
the
buy up to 5
name.
accounts.
Let's get to spinning
But it's
while
gonna
we're
cost
checking
you
them
up
out.
front.
Get to
Some of you might
spinning
not
for the
be at
next
that level
winner
yet.
here.
And again,
O
if you're
Luiz fica
really
fazendo.
good, you're gonna love
Se a gente
payouts.
não fizer nosso povo se tornar esportista,
They've been doing talks to maybe bump
eu te falo, eu jogo golfe.
2.5.
O Brasil não tem 20 mil golfistas.
NPOC.
So it's a
NPOC.
milder payout, but it's also
NPOC.
very inexpensive cost. The activation fee model is designed for traders who fail.
It
a lot.
looks like
If you
Animus
fail a lot,
21 is going to be the
it
next
takes you
winner for a
20
free
evals to
TPT
find the
account.
pass.
This
This
is
is
number
where you
5.
Você vai nos Estados Unidos, tem milhões de
which
golfistas.
means we got another
Você vai ver,
11 winners
o,
still. 11
o
more
Brasil
winners
tem
to
um
go.
problema muito sério.
11 more
O
winners
Brasil,
to go.
qualquer coisa que alguém faz que dá certo, alguém critica. Você começou a entrevista brincando aí sobre o bigode, mas o brasileiro ele tá programado para preocupar com coisas que não fazem sentido, como um tal de um bigode. Se não mudar essa mentalidade de odiar o sucesso, de acreditar em falácia, tipo as que o Luiz fica fazendo.
Is that when you go to your buffer phase,
We're
it's
doing it
actually
all
end of
mortar
the day
long,
drawdown,
baby.
and all
Ladies
these
and
other
gentlemen,
big
boys and
dogs
girls.
are
By the
trailing.
way, look at
So
these
the buffer
frickin'
phase is
levels.
actually much
Look at these
simpler.
frickin' levels, man.
Also in
Check
Blue
it out in
Sky,
just a
albeit
second
the
here.
smaller
Wow,
payout,
these
it
levels
is
are so
simpler.
good.
So
I
it's
can't believe
designed
there's
for,
people
like,
that
the
don't join the
newer
free Instagram group
trader.
for these levels. It's kind of insane.
I've
to
gone
me.
live with every
It's
firm on this
free.
list, and
Why
I
would
gotta
you
tell
not
you,
want these on
all
your
of
chart?
them, I give
Papa
like an
Tick
A
Tucker.
double plus rating to
Papa
them.
Tick Tuck it in,
To
baby.
be honest with you guys, why I
There
think
you
that's
go.
useful.
Okay, got your X
You
here.
know,
Never put the ad symbol.
It's
It
not where
throws
you're
off
gonna
the
get $1
whole
million
thing.
in
Or do
payouts,
put
but I
it
managed to
in.
pull out $22,000.
You see what I
in the
can
first
find you on
month.
X. Make sure you
Putting
follow
in,
me. I can send you a
like,
message.
less-
There you
probably less than
go.
$5,000.
He's won, ladies and gentlemen. On to the
Not a
next.
bad-
Good luck,
not a bad
everybody.
income
Good luck.
first
We are
month of
blowing
trading.
these things out like I've had a
Yeah,
bowl of
4X or
chili.
whatever ROI somewhere. We
My
talked about it last
God.
stream, I forgot. You guys
Here
were
they
doing like
come.
3 or 4X somewhere in there. Yeah. So we've got these
Tuck
launch
it in,
accounts,
tuck it
which
in,
is
tuck
what
it
I was
in.
using
Rin
to
tin
go live.
tin.
Launch is pretty cool. 2-day pass.
Oh, is that Scott Martin about to win a free TPT account?
Easy as that. Good stuff.
Is that Scott Martin?
That's it. It's becoming pretty much a fan favorite here
It
because a lot of
is.
people.
Let's go,
in
Scott
times like
Martin
this,
in the building.
When the market's volatile, you're
What is your name on
feeling a
Instagram
lot,
or Twitter,
man.
please,
Bust
Scott?
accounts. I'm gonna bust accounts. That's part of it.
There he is. Hell yeah, is not a username.
Hell yeah.
Who's that from playing it?
Let's see if he can type it. The people are going to stay on their feet until he types his username.
Okay.
Scott Martin, please bless us with your fucking username. For fuck's sake, type in your goddamn fucking username. For fuck's sake. Good Lord, type in your fucking username!
Time for a giveaway.
Jesus Christ! All right, 5 seconds before I give it to somebody else, Scott.
Yeah, your usernames is getting better.
All right, hit my Discord is not a username. Your prize is going to somebody else. Here we go. Spinning. Jesus Christ. Simple instructions have not been followed. Unbelievable. Jesus Christ. Next time, Scott, you'll be ready to type in, I don't know, maybe your username. Good Lord. Move with purpose. Up next, move with purpose. Scott has still not typed in his username.
This is like all this blank space here.
Epic in-frame has a dot and wouldn't work. All right, that's fair. Let me see if I can find you. Just say it like this. Watch this. Epic.
My dude. Jalon, where you at?
Dot in-frame. Like that. Like that. Come on.
That's a cool sounding name. It has like a poetic, alliterative sort of.
There you are.
Jalon Dawkins.
I
Sounds
found you.
very like.
All right. You're winning, Scott.
That's a
You
cool
can't
sounding
fucking
name.
take
It just
that
sounds
from me.
cool. It just sounds like a
Having a little fun this morning.
prestige to it.
Move with purpose. There he is. Give it up for Move with Purpose.
It's a cool thing.
I believe that is 7 giveaways, ladies and gentlemen. 7 giveaways, which means that we're giving about 16. We're almost halfway there.
It doesn't sound cool when you say it.
Move with Purpose does not follow me. Let me see. Maybe it's another. Maybe it's an Instagram or maybe it's Twitter. Let me see.
Dawkins ain't even here.
There you are. Move with Purpose.
Decided to
Let's
make
go,
coffee at the
ladies
wrong
and
time.
gentlemen. That is,
Passing up.
I believe, 8 winners. 8 winners. Okay. All right, we're at the halfway point. Remember, there's still a grand prize winner that's going to take home 5 TPT
Mr. Cool
accounts.
Name.
So it's worth sticking around till the end of the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. 5 giveaways is, or 5 accounts is a full pack of TPT accounts. 5 full allocations. Wow. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a brand new keyword. By the way, dude, it's kind of, this is just, it's ridiculous. You reject off of this level. You first find your rejection here.
Cool
you challenge this level for the upside pitch and catch, and then you trade it exactly to the next level.
Like, again,
Folks, if you're not using these levels,
Ciso Ducenzo.
Se a gente não faz.
Guy's gonna steal my girlfriend. You know
What
what I'm
are you
saying?
doing?
That kind of name. She's sitting there.
what are you
drinking
doing?
coffee.
Why would you? What are you doing?
Yes.
Why would you not use these levels? They're free. They're free.
Why?
These levels are given to you for free.
He sounds like.
What is going on? Why would you never use these? They're free. Put them on your
This guy's
chart.
gonna steal my girlfriend. Seriously.
What in the world are you doing?
Good job. Good job.
All right.
You date girls?
So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've had 8 winners. 8 winners. 8 winners. We're going for winner number 9. Winner number 9. We're going to be doing a brand new keyword here. Brand new keyword. Okay, brand new keyword. Stop typing in the word lack.
You're thinking Princess Bride too, yeah.
Brand new keyword. Okay, go to that TPT link that Ripsmod is certainly dropping in chat right now. Click that keyword. Click that link in chat. Click that link in chat.
Gypsy Lily is somebody
Brand
I
new
would
keyword.
like to get high with. Hang out, talk about the universe.
Okay. See where it says choose your futures account size?
Like, you know, he's got like, he layers, that's, Duchenza's the guy that layers his cologne.
It says purchase the subscription that blanks your needs as a trader. Type in that word a single time. Type in that word one single time.
Can't help but steal your girlfriend. All right, congratulations.
Purchase a subscription that blanks your needs as a trader. There you go. Type it in, baby. We got it. We got some smarties in chat. We're
Congratulations, Lily. You did it.
Amen. Hallelujah. Let's go.
One more.
Here we go. We are spinning. Good luck, everybody.
Look on the dom.
This is winner number 9 for our free TBT account. That's right. It's free. I want to gift you guys for hanging out with me this morning. That's what I want to do today with my time. I don't know about you.
Material.
There will be a recap coming on my social media channels today about how I made $12,000 trading just the open, and I believe that the trade lasted less than 1 minute, so we will figure out exactly how much money I made per second today. Yesterday was $1,000 a minute. Today, I think we will have exceeded that. Tyler did. You know he did. Who won? Tyler did. That's right. Tyler won. Let's go, baby. All right, he replied.
It's great. I know
there he is with his
seen all 3 of your names
username almost immediately, too. All right, let's go. Next winner. Next winner. This is winner number 10. Winner number 10. Remember, once we get to 15 winners, we are doing the grand prize drawing, ladies and gentlemen. The grand prize drawing, where we will find out exactly who is the king of the castle today. Who's going to win a full allocation on TPT. Full allocation on TPT. Let's go. Is it Giovanni? Giovanni, 76. Either a big fan of the gas station or the year he was born, or the year that he...
Res is good, ARB is still negative, Res is good, S&P is cleaned up, S&P guys is cleaned up today.
Or just 6-7
not to say that it will.
In reverse.
Because remember,
either way, there he is, Giovanni, big next winner on the day.
The S&P has now structured
there he is, very quick there. Congratulations to you, Giovanni.
At this, just be careful.
Oh my goodness, we are blowing these things out. Winner number 11 up next.
This is what you do not want to see.
Go! Here we go. Winner number 11 up next. Congratulations, Giovanni. You are the big winner.
It's all set up. This is good. All your resiliences and your ARB are positive. The S&P.
There you go.
The Nasdaq right now. ARB's still slightly negative. But S&P.
Now, folks who have won, before you start flooding my inbox,
sort of set up a couple minutes ago.
The accounts will be added.
It's pretty good. Now again,
likely before the end of the day. Likely before the end of the day. So if it doesn't show up immediately, that's okay.
Kind of nightmarish.
They will show up before the end of the day.
A couple micros can do some wonders.
It's all good. LH or IH970 over on YouTube. You're the big winner.
It's not the day to try to say.
Please let me know what is your name on Instagram or Twitter, my friend. Let's go. Give it up. What is your name on Instagram or Twitter? There it is. Look at that, how fast they typed that. See that? Let that be a message to you folks who fumble around with your username. Just type it in. Don't be shy. Type it in.
A lot. I mean, if you get
just shove it in there. Type it in. Good luck, everybody. Next winner, this is winner number 12.
2.5.
Winner number 12. This sounds like White Lotus a little bit.
Which course is including your indicator? I mean, like liquidity pack Valeris. So Richard Breach. It's the if you go to the website, it's called Pro Plus.
Feel like I'm on a white sand beach, having sex with a tour guide.
And the indicator packages. Yeah. It's called Pro Plus.
All right, here we go. Yoenba.
The song is wild. Oh yeah.
Yoenba.
Oh,
big winner here. Yoenba in the building. Let's go.
Half of the songs people.
There he is. Yoenba already did it. Yoenba. What is your name on Instagram or Twitter, please? There it is. So fast. So furious.
Somebody new in chat.
All right, we're gonna do a new keyword. Keep it fair for my friends who have not had a chance to type in the giveaway keyword here. So just give me a moment.
Your P&L
we're gonna have a brand new keyword. Brand new keyword.
But if you mind showing me and whipping it out so I can take a look at it.
Brand new keyword.
I'd like to see what you got.
For winner number Lucky 13.
Reach down your pocket, dig deep, both hands.
All right, go to the TBT page that RibSpot dropped the link for.
You mind if I bring a camera?
Do it again.
Keep it for my P&L bank. 0, 0, 0, some flat, some small amounts. I'm glad to see. Let's see.
What is the link going to be?
A lot of
the keyword, the password is, you see where it's at the bottom?
That's what I love about y'all, man. Y'all have been
hide this so you guys can't cheat.
Is there a place to download the songs? A lot of them are in the Discord, yeah.
Under test.
These ones are in the Rocketeer Discord.
Your Take Profit Funded Journey under the column that says
Rocketeer
test.
had like a songwriting contest and PropScore has another one.
This is the maximum number of accounts under the test column. Maximum number accounts.
It's good
maximum number of accounts under the test column. Type in that word one single time, please. Type in that word one single time, baby.
Trade small and know that
you guys are good. You guys are good. You got it. You got it right out of the gates.
To make something out of it.
We are continuing this giveaway here for a free TBT account. A free subscriptions.
And you can
Sometimes
see
we get some
how,
good music for the giveaways.
like Micron.
Oh wait, you mean to tell me that it rejected at the level again?
And SanDisk,
What is this shit? How does he do
Applied
it?
Materials, they all look exactly the
What do
same,
you
right?
mean they're free? Every day?
And the NASA looks just like these.
Every day these levels are free. You don't have to sit through a 19-hour lecture.
Right?
I just give
It's not
them
as
to
bad as
you
the other
with
ones.
nothing asked in return.
Like you can see that.
Maybe come out and hang out on the stream with me in the Rips Nation, but I mean, are you kidding me? You don't have to sit through a 9-hour lecture.
Thanks for ripping out for me, guys.
And they're free.
Appreciate it. Don't judge a man by his
How do I get the levels? You go on my Instagram group. My Instagram group, it's free to join, baby.
I like to see.
Let me go ahead and show you how to do it. Actually, I'm going to post this on my story, on my Instagram story, how you can join the Rips Nation, which, by the way, is swelling.
Let's give me a little glance.
I'm stopping myself before I go any further. It is swelling up in user base.
We're scared of the guy again. So half of our comedy jokes are dick jokes here. We're kind of.
Okay,
Ross is like, oh
chill
boy.
out there, Ripsy buddy.
Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of fucking degenerates in this chat that come up with the funniest stuff. They write all this music, man. It's so funny.
Want to
Show
join my free group?
I'm a looker. I'm a
tap
show kind of guy.
The
I will look. I won't touch.
Below.
I'm a gentleman.
Okay. Let me go ahead and add this in here.
That's actually kind of funny because, like, you know, it's kind of like saying I won't take your money from
free,
you.
of course, in all caps.
That's funny.
There we go.
All right. So today, with arbitrage being positive, it means there's an upward pressure. You can feel it at least in the last 10 minutes.
There we go. Okay, let's get a good song
going. The selling flow
going.
has sort of let off a little bit. It doesn't mean it's over.
I'm going to put Avicii levels because it's very true. We only have levels.
Liquidating. We've been seeing some very gnarly
Okay, there we go. It's on my Instagram and on my Facebook story. If you want to join the free Instagram group where these levels are given to you so you can trade like a wizard that got fucked in Hogwarts.
Problem because remember we looked at monthly maps. There is a
go for it. Here we go. Next winner. Next winner. Here we go. Next winner for a free TBT account. Lucky 13.
It's going to be hard pressed to get out of this 77-70 level. That's sort of like the edge of disaster. 77. What did I say? 77-70. Wait.
This is the same levels I used to make over $12,000 today in under a minute's time. I know, right? Doesn't seem real. It is. And he does this every day? I do. Every single day, baby. Every single day. Peanut Bruce.
Oh, wait.
Peanut
no,
Bruce.
This is all bear. Never mind.
Hopefully
so
you don't have a
this
peanut
is bear
allergy.
all the way. Look at this. Even up to 78.
Peanut Bruce, you've won.
We're kind of stuck.
There he is. What is your name on Instagram or Twitter, please? Peanut Bruce. Type it in. It has to show up in chat above my head here. Type it in quick. Type it in quick. Oh, Patricia. Ay, ¿por qué? Perro, ¿por qué? Perro, ¿por qué?
Went to this club in Miami.
There he is. Mike Baker got you right there. Let's go. Next winner, ladies and gentlemen, is going to.
And Rick Ross and
this is lucky number 14, and then we'll have the final winner of a singular account before we move on to giving away full allocation. Full allocation on TBD. That's right, 5 accounts given away to somebody extra lucky.
But it's like, you know, seeing Rick Ross in Miami is kind of like seeing JJ Watt in Houston. You'll be at like the grocery store and you just
it looks like it's gonna be who moved price.
Captain Crunch off the shelf.
That
like
is the
like
trading term for who farted.
He's like seeing Regis Philbin in New York. Remember that old?
How long have you been with her?
How I Met Your Mother joke. You see Rick Ross everywhere in Miami.
All right, there he is. Insta, who moved price? What a name! What a name!
I ran into him at the club. They're like, everybody runs into him at the club. I was like, oh,
that was terrible. Sorry, I'll never do that again.
That's a normal thing.
All right, let me find it.
I was eating enchiladas at Gringos, and JJ Watt was sitting right there.
That was terrible.
Eating fajitas.
I'm sorry for subjecting you to that.
You're like, yeah, that's all it was.
God. All right, lucky number 14, I think. How many winners do we have here? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
oh, hell yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, the final winner. Before we move on to full allocation, the 15th winner of a singular TBT account is going
but he got
to.
He was like singing it, and everybody in the club was like having a good time. I was like, oh, very nice. You love Gringos? Dude, it's so good, right? I think, like, I grew up on Gringos, which is a Tex-Mex place in Pearland. Well, it started in Pearland. It's a Houston thing. Gringos is
looking close
made
here.
by.
It's either Andrew or Love and Life Wellness. Who's it going to be? Andrew, did you get schmeckleberried? I think you did. Oh, dear.
And so,
oh, no. Not like this. Love and Life Wellness is the winner. Congratulations. The final winner of a singular TBT account before we move on to the grand prize of the day. Again, this interview, this giveaway was sponsored by TBT. Shout out to TBT for sponsoring such an amazing giveaway and interview today. Remember, TBT is still 50% off on all accounts. 3 days to pass now, and no activation fee. It doesn't get much better than this, ladies and gentlemen.
You live in Pearland? Hell yeah,
Love and Life Wellness. Did they leave? Did they leave?
The old Gringos.
Oh, no.
The one on 518.
Not like this.
It used to be like a little shack, like a little trailer. There was not.
How do you get to the channel Rip Station for your levels? Check my Instagram story, Red Dog Marker. My Instagram story makes it easy. Just tap on the join button.
Restaurant.
Tap it as hard as you can.
And they've expanded
Break your finger on that thing.
They've remodeled and remodeled. Now it's a giant.
I think Love and Life Wellness says, you know what? I don't need an account. I'm too rich for this.
Like Jimmy Chongas and like some other franchises that they bought. It ain't bad. Would I recommend it? Gringos, yeah, I do. Every year on my birthday, that's where we go. Like,
person up, Love and Life Wellness did not make it in there in time, unfortunately. We are rolling for the 15th winner.
There's no good Tex-Mex in Playa del Carmen.
Remember, make sure your market clock matches with mine up top. If you are too slow,
you'll be like an abundance of Tex-Mex.
You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it,
and it's everywhere, and they're all good. Like there's all these like.
You missed it by a second. I gotta. The rules are rules. I'm sorry to say, the rules are rules, my friend.
The Lorenzo family, the Nifas.
David's Flex
like the OG.
On YouTube.
You've got the
David's Flex.
You got the Mellies. The Mellies were big for a while. They had a bunch of restaurants. Good stuff. The Papa's families. Yeah, Papa's.
All right, David's Flex, you have one. What is your name on Instagram or Twitter, please?
I like that.
Instagram or Twitter.
Houston's Tex-Mex
chimes in time.
Here, you need to take
same YouTube as Insta. Okay, David's Flex. Let's try it. Let's see. Make sure you follow me.
What's the hype with Nike right now? I'm not sure. I've been researching. What's going on with Nike?
There you are. Congratulations, our winner, David Flex, the final winner of a singular TBT account.
Talk with the Dairy Queen chat. Let me explain to you about something you may be missing out on.
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the grand prize giveaway. If you're still with me in chat, drop a W in chat. I want to see who's still with us for the grand prize. This is full allocation on TBT be given away to you, the viewers, for sticking around on such an exciting stream today. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. We're still holding 2,200 people here. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Now, before we do the giveaway, I do just want to recap the trade that I took today in my cash account, in my AMP account. And here it is. It's a singular trade that we took. I shorted the extension from the pitch and catch and covered at our lows. How did I find those levels? How did I find those levels, you ask? I found the levels right here. We came into our zone. We shorted into our zone up here, and we covered at the drop into our secondary zone down here. That pitch and catch was good from top to bottom for a total number of about 100 points. We'll call it 80 to 95 points there on that extension. I polled the chat earlier who caught that exact same trade, and I saw a lot of W's in chat about that thing. God bless y'all. I really appreciate. There's nothing more as a streamer, as a mentor, as an educator in this space. There is nothing more that feeds my thirst for gratitude than seeing you folks take the exact same trade where I don't say, I'm short, I'm covering, because I didn't. We are interviewing James Sixsmith, the CEO of TBT, exactly at the time that I took that trade, and I saw so many people being able to take that exact trade, and that is amazing to see. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being a part of the Rips Nation and being able to take those trades on your own. The goal as an educator, as a mentor, as a streamer, at least for my own purpose, is to see you folks taking those exact trades on your own. Teach a man to fish rather than teach a man to copy trade, or woman. teach a woman to fish, teach a woman to trade, teach a woman or man to do this, and I feel filled with gratitude because seeing you folks take that trade without a signal, without an alert, with just the methodology that I've taught you on this channel, using the ribs key levels, using the pitch and catch to nail that exact trade is what makes me happy. So big love to you guys this morning for doing that. I love to see it. It makes me so happy. I will be doing a trade recap on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on my YouTube, going through that exact setup and how we did it. By the way, the question has been continually asked, how do you get the rips levels? Go on Instagram. Go on Instagram, right? Go on Instagram. Tap my face. It'll bring you to my story. Want to join my free group? Tap join below. It's free. There's 3,700 members. Also, the rest of my story, you know, it's behind the scenes. I talk about everything. You can get a peek into my life if that's important to you. This is a vibe. There's about 4,000 people that view each story daily. I have over 70,000 followers. So if you're one of the people that follows me and you're asking how do you get to my story, you just tap my face right there. I post content every single day. I have a lot of very interesting content on my channel. It's at Ribs Trades. All right, are you folks ready for the final giveaway? This is for full allocation on TPT, everybody. Full allocation, don't mess this up. Here we go. Good luck to all of you. We got 805 people in the giveaway here. If you're not already in, I will let you type in the word unlimited right now to see if there's anybody who hasn't typed it in yet. Okay, we got a couple more coming in. Fat Shrek is here. Vitz Media. Type in the word unlimited for full allocation at TBT, full allocation at TBT. 5 accounts given away to you for TBT. Type in the word unlimited. That's all you have to do. Look at this. So many people that didn't type in the keyword. I'll let you folks type that in. Again, this was the pitch and catch that made us all of the money today. I interacted with the market. I got to figure this out. How many seconds was I into the market for? So I got in at 6:32 and 22 seconds, and I got out at 6:33 and 2 seconds. So that is 40 seconds. 40 seconds. And I made a total profit of $12,815. So $12,815. $12,815. Let's do the math. I want to get a crackulator and do the math real quick. Let's see. $12,815 divided by the 40 seconds that it took. I made $320 a second today. Over $320 a second. There is no job on planet Earth where you can make that kind of money unless your name is Jeff Bezos, maybe. God bless. All right, everybody, here we go for the final winner of the day. We got about 900 people in this giveaway for the full allocation giveaway for TPT. Here it is. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck to you. Here we go. Full allocation on TPT. Full allocation on TPT. D Kerr 874, you have won the grand prize. Full allocation on TPT. Full allocation on TPT for D Kerr 874. He has 50 seconds to claim. He just claimed it. He just claimed it. He did it. He did it. Congratulations, our grand prize winner. Oh my God, give it up for D Kerr. Let me see if he follows me. Make sure he follows me. I don't want to claim it too quickly here. Let's see. It's got to be on Twitter, huh? Let's see. Let's see. See if we can find him on Twitter. The price action cookie. Oh my God, the levels are. I mean, it's a cheat code. It's a real cheat code. What am I saying? It's a real cheat code. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you tuning into the stream today. It means the world to me. It really does. It really does. It means the world to me. I really appreciate everybody who comes in on the stream here and, you know, just Anybody? Does anybody? What is that noise? What is that noise? Does anybody else hear that? What is that? What is that? I swear I heard something. Oh my God! What the? Oh my God! Holy shit! Another grand prize winner? Another grand prize winner? What? That's right, we're doing another grand prize giveaway. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. We got 900 people in the giveaway for a final grand prize winner. 5 accounts on TPT. Let's go. Who's it gonna be? Oh my God, is it price action beat? Is it price action beat on kick? Let's go! Price action beat, there he is, the grand prize winner number 2 for full allocation on TBT. Price action beat, what is your name on Instagram or Twitter? Let's make sure he claims it, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Got it. Got it. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Oh my goodness. And he doesn't follow me on Instagram. Oh my God, he doesn't follow me on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm confronted. It's a grand prize winner and he doesn't follow me on Instagram. Pete, what are you doing? Pete, what are you doing? He doesn't follow me on his. No, not like this, Pete. Oh, you're right. It's a private account. You do follow me. You do follow. All right, my bad. He follows me. Put the pitchforks down, ladies and gentlemen. Put the pitchforks down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for real this time, that is actually my time. That's actually my time. Another one. Fuck! Another one. Oh no! Not like this! Yeah! Fuck it, we'll do another one. All right, for one singular TPT account, who's it going to, the final winner of the day? Looks like the market just farted right at our level. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's Josh Strategist again. Josh, it's up to you, buddy. Do you want to keep it or do you want to give it to the next person? Do you want to keep it or give it to the next person? You've already won. It's up to you, pal. Do you want to keep it or give it to the next? Let's see. He might be gone. He probably left. He doesn't know the stream well enough. Hey, there he is, Josh. What are you saying? He says, keep that bad boy. He says, I'm greedy. Fuck you all. Josh, the people are going to remember your name. Are you sure? Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer, sir? He says, fuck you all. I'm greedy as shit. I will take 2 today. He says, final answer. Fuck you all. All right, everybody, for real, that's my time today. I appreciate you all tuning in. I will see you folks bright and early tomorrow. And guess what? We're doing another giveaway tomorrow. So I expect you to tune in for that. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. I love you all. Have a great day. Be safe out there. I'll see you on the Instagram stories. Have a great day. See you. Bye. See you. See you. See you. Bye.
My indicators don't work when it's a bearish market? No, they work much better in a bear market. Our indicators have a better win rate in a bear market than a bull market.
Tá doidão, Patrícia.
Resilience is negative, and this says resistance. I'm not longing there. Time the market's rational, but the market's irrational. I don't. As a matter of fact, rejecting MHP is the actual trade I would short off of, but I don't short below DD band. So the indicators are set out day today. Bear market, our stuff is really solid and like really, really, really sharp. I short at the right place. When I'm shorting, I usually get it right more often than when I'm longing. My short win rate is much higher than my long win rate, but I don't short that often. What's my best single trade on a prop firm? So your contract size is not a prop firm account. My best single trade ever was probably when I shorted oil a decade ago. Howdy.
You're like a kid where the mom comes in and is like, you're not eating your food. It's working.
I heard you typing angrily in there.
Oh yeah, always. Arguing with someone online, right?
Arguing with someone online, you sound like a trading influencer.
I sound like Matt.
I don't argue with you online.
You don't.
Never.
You just have a very cocky keyboard, and you're also typing to 20,000 people at once, telling them what to do.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't be masters because down there, so kind of like cornered me to work up here.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, we can do it today. I'm down. You down? Come on over. Man, you smell good. Yo, what is that? You wearing perfume? That smells really good. Chanel? You wear Chanel?
You know why? It's the strongest one. You know why?
What?
It's because my hair smells like 3 types of meat.
Because I made that chili last night?
Yeah.
I made us.
And you didn't open up the windows. So now my hair smells like meat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the chili smell. I made that chili last night. It was so good. But see, in a bear market, Trader University, this isn't a bear market. This is like the way we are overall in a bull market still. We're just selling off in a bull market. So what we're trying to do here mostly is to let days like this flush out and just have money on the return side. How many times have you been trading and you like buy the top and you blow up and then the market bounces? You're like, man, I wish I had money, right? What we train people to do is, it's a bull market because DD ratio is still bullish and we're above MHP. It's still a bull market, even though it's selling. What we do, we train people to wait. Let it die. Just let it crush itself, and not take risk. And then as soon as we bounce out and we crawl our way back up, you got all your money in your pocket, right? That's how we do it. It can't keep collapsing. I mean, it can. You got stocks selling off. You know what? Yes, long at MHP. Right. So the question becomes, one can. It still says support, and ES looks really good. With NASDAQ absolutely collapsing and your chip stocks absolutely collapsing, when I start to look at something that's moving like 10%, 8%, right? It's probably a smart bet to not try to get in the way of it, right? You're smart to not get in the way of it. Today, technically speaking, answer is yes, there's a play here. Now the question becomes, what's the odds of it happening? This is all pretty good. This is all decent. It's not that bad. I would say that here, if it fails and touches, I would say that it's a good long. Like it fails to sell off and it retouches it and gets back on the other side. It's not a bad long to end up here by the end of the day. Can I play wrong from the right place? Okay. Okay. That song at. I love this song. Yeah, so the smartest thing to do is on days where the market just flushes on news or whatever, is to be safe, right? Just let it do its thing. In my props dashboard, all purchases still pending. Is this normal? Yeah, our loyalty program isn't fixed. I mean, isn't launched yet. We're launching it, but our head of development is on leave, so he's not here. He's been out for a month, so we haven't worked on or done anything with it. There's an MHP bounce. My keyboard is really loud, huh? Shout out to the iDoc. Yeah, that's the girlfriend, by the way. She's the one I whip it out to the most. She likes looking at my profit. That's the iDoc. And for those who ask, yeah, she's really an eye doctor. Am I worried about the Rock Shooter system going so mainstream that no longer works? Good question. I love that question. It would be impossible for it to no longer work. Any volume-based strategy is only enhanced by the number of people that use it. Best example of that is if I told people to buy a penny stock at this level, and I told 100 people buy it. If I told 100,000 people and 100,000 people bought it, we would physically move the market. Volume-based strategies or aggregate strategies that line people up by effect of more people only increase the strategy. Since Rocket Scooter, as an example, the mathematics of this, if Rocket Scooter were to have 100 million people use it, it would set the market. It would be the market. Wait, I never played your song? Wait, which song was it? Music loud? My bad, brother. I love this song, though. I work out to this song. She likes spending my money, too, yeah. That's right. But the question is, it says somebody said, is it market manipulation? No, that's just the example. At the end of the day, the size that we are and the amount of money we are and the size any trading group is a drop in the bucket. No matter how big we get, we will never be bigger than a freaking pebble on a mountain. That's how big the stock market is. So the effect that I described earlier was a hypothetical if we were that many people. At the end of the day, there's no strategy. Even ICT probably arguably being like the biggest trading strategy. Every ICT trader in the world is not even close to the amount of volume. It's a percent of the volume that Citadel would have. Like, you couldn't become the market even if, I mean, everybody would have to do it, including the big firms and funds, right? So the idea is that that argument does make sense for strategies losing alpha on the case of your strategy as an exploitable arbitrage. An example, the two things are drifting apart, you recognize it, and you can buy here and sell here and make the money. When you tell people that, then you have to undercut each other to get the trade, and therefore you draw that arbitrage to neutral, and therefore the alpha decay is large on arbitrage-based strategies because originally, if you're the only anybody that knows that trade, then everybody else is your exit liquidity. But if someone else knows that trade, then you lose that exit liquidity, and they're trying to sell faster than you. And once you run out exit liquidity, then the arbitrage gap closes, right? So, in that example, yes, every exploitable arbitrage will always neutralize the more people that know it. So somebody sharing that kind of strategy would be an idiot to share it. But if you're sharing a volume-based strategy, if anything, the more people that long at hedge pressure, the stronger hedge pressure becomes, because what makes it strong is a lot of people are longing there to begin with. So the idea is it's an impenetrable strategy that has zero alpha decay. If anything, it proportionally increases its alpha by the population of that which uses it. Pretty neat, right? Any volume aggregate-based strategy will always be enhanced by more volume. Now, technically speaking, the amount of volume we are, as the 30,000 people that see this stream every day, is, like I said, a pebble on a mountain. It's not enough to make anybody blink an eye at, ooh, wait, let's shake these guys out of the tree. Matt, most here are prop traders, sim only, no effect, right? And that's another thing, is that most people here are trading sim, so will have no effect on the market, right? Prop traders. But that's always a good question people always ask, because they say, like, the argument is like, if you have a really good strategy, why would you share it and give it away? And I agree. Anybody that gives away a secret sauce arbitrage is just a phony baloney. They would not shoot themselves in the foot. So our strategy of identifying dealers' volume pivots, there's no way they would ever counter it, because they could try to counter it, but what would they do? You know, Black-Scholes is the equation that allows people to determine how much they're going to hedge, right? Everybody uses it. So we just know that everybody uses it, and we calculate where they're trading at. That's what we do. And the only way that there's a counter to that is if they invented some brand new equation that they acted on that had some sophistication that we couldn't calculate their volume from. And therefore, it'd have to be a universally adopted thing, and everybody'd have to do it all at once and shift all at once. And the odds of that are almost practically zero, that everybody's going to shift their strategy overnight to some new equation that just came out. You know how slow science and math works. Somebody comes up with a new idea, it's slowly adopted, then it does well with one person, and convergent evolution has it spread through other firms. They converge to the same conclusion or whatever, or they naturally carry that over, and then everybody's using it. But the odds of that happening are very low, and also the odds of that happening in secret are almost zero. If that were to ever happen, it would be such a public thing. The paper would be a public document. It would be talked about every, new way of pricing options discovered that's even more effective than Black-Scholes, blah, blah, blah. And all we do is we just redo it with the new equation. We come up with new adjustments to hedge pressure based on the new ways to find volume. So if anything, if it ever were to happen, as little as it is, like dealers are like, fuck it, these guys figured out the market, let's change everything. There would be no way, or hedge funds, for everybody to universally adopt some new paradigm that we wouldn't know how it works, because it would be a public document that we would just dissect like we did with Black-Scholes. And all the mathematicians or rocket skater would go there and hack that shit too. So we would just do the math on that, and it's the same exact thing. New accommodations, new ways to price options, new things. There's really no, but in next level to that.
Outro dia eu saí com ela também, ela ficou doida. Querendo voltar, eu pus ela no chão, correu pra porta e ficou lá na porta olhando pra lá e pra cá. Oi?
Pegging options to the risk-free rate, there's no better way to price options. There's not even a theoretically better way to price options. That's essentially the best and most efficient way you can make an options market. So I can't even theoretically imagine a theoretical like improvement, right? So like, can there even be a change? And I don't think there can be one. How to reconcile the code score purchase with prop score? We don't have it released yet, so we haven't given you instructions on how to do it. Just, you'll be able to log into your dashboards and upload them later. How will the new trading hour affected by Opera? Yeah, right. So a bunch of new things are happening, right? NASDAQ is proposing a 23-hour session, like settlement, like would be on a 23-hour schedule or something like that. So NASDAQ is extending its session hours. That's the new rule. They're working with regulators right now to get the NASDAQ going pretty much around the clock. Options extended hours, and then also single stock futures. Like in the modern day, these casinos are just trying to keep the doors open 24/7 to make more money. When the new options schedule happens,
Ó quem fala.
we can make adjustments. Now again,
E vai dormir fedida, suada.
Depois de malhar, depois das atividades, de jeito nenhum, menino, que você tá falando? Depois de suar igual você, a tua camisa até molha. Falando isso, eu vou pra lavar.
Eu vou pra lavar o... and start making decisions. And like that infrastructure is still there. And here's the history of this, right? Remember when they used to have quarterly options and monthly options only? They actually used to only have monthly options. Then at some point they invented weeklies where they would expire on Fridays. And then the index options started expiring. Weeklies would expire Monday through Friday. Actually, it was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for SeuPaaai. And then maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, they did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You keep adding more and more options. But hedge funds and firms still anchor most of their hedging into monthly options because it's the way they always did it. So even with the paradigm shift, it's not like old man Bob, who's been running a hedge fund for 40 years, is going to be like, well, let's change what we do because there's new hours to the market. They're going to be like, just do what we always did. It works. So the idea is with that, it takes like new entrants into the game to come up with a new way to do stuff. And then they start to adopt new strategies around that time. Now, I don't think it's going to change anything. I think we're still going to wake up to the same effect. If Opera changes the schedule, the release schedule, or anything, we'd have to adjust when we did our calculation. But other than that, you guys would wake up and get all your hedge pressures at the same time and be the same effect as every other day. So it's like, even when they change stuff like that, it's not like the industry adopts. It's like single stock futures came out. What happened? The stock markets almost didn't even notice, right? It's like the liquidity is no different in the bigger market. So I don't think it's gonna like change much. Market hour is a new shiny toy for retail traders. It's like the competition between futures and stock market has been growing ever so sharp. It used to be such a, like, the stock market was like 95% of retail traders and futures was like 5%, and they were comfortable with that. Futures where the big boys played. Stock market is where everybody played. And it was always bigger by volume. And the prop industry exploded the futures market into them realizing, hey, we could be the biggest thing on the planet now. And so the space race just got insane in the last 5 years. The futures market has adjusted rapidly. They went to discount brokers 10 years ago. You could start trading with $500 of capital, right? Discount brokers were huge. Commission-free brokers like Trading popped up. Then you had big stuffy New York Stock Exchange still stuck in the NASDAQ, FINRA rules, which was like you have to have $25,000 a day trade. And so they had to rapidly, lobby or push to get that changed. And now they got that changed so that now you can trade with low capital there. So everybody's like pushing to like capture this large retail market that the prop industry has created. Prop industry and COVID together has created the retail explosion. How do I know? I run a business in this industry. Business was great, and then it was like off the charts phenomenal because of COVID. Because 10 bajillion people decided they want to become day traders when they were laid off. So like, the industry is also realizing that, so they're all rapidly adjusting like, shit, there's millions of new traders. Let's trade 24/7. Let's keep our exchange open all night so we can get traders in Asia and traders in Europe. Let's start marketing our trading products over there. Oh, some kid in Singapore wants to trade Tesla. We got you. Tesla futures. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to literally open the casino global, and they're all so competing each other so quick. Everyone's changing their rules and keeping their markets open for longer and making it more accessible to traders because, well, millions of you guys during COVID decided you all become day traders. How do I know? Well, my day trading channel used to get, 30 people that would watch us in 2016. 30. And then in 2020, it was like 300. In 2022, it was like 300, 400. 2024, it was like 400. And in 2026, it's like 30,000. It's like, that's how the prop industry has completely reshaped everything. You can completely put everything on props. Crypto and props together have created this like retail explosion. Don't want to like blink on crypto. It was a big part of it too. Okay. All right. Speaking of, let's do some giveaways. Guys, we gave you some Blue Sky accounts. Fantastic. Y'all let me know how you love the Blue Sky experience. We got some Lucids, baby. We got some Lucids to go. My stream now must be surreal. Yeah, it's crazy with this many people. I mean, our channel now, it's 2 million views a month. In the prop space, Prop Score is the second biggest brand in the entire prop space, by the way, already. Behind Prop for a Match. We are the second largest. On YouTube, we're the largest prop affiliate. In the prop industry, we're the second largest. Behind Prop for a Match. It's insane how big it got. And it's getting bigger every month. Is it surreal? Yeah, it's kind of surreal. But we also been streaming. We also been streaming for 10 years, so it's like, also when you put in that work, it's kind of nice to be like, yeah, I see people finally notice. I had to win a bunch of tournaments along the way. That's kind of what helped us get big. I started winning all these trading tournaments. People are like, oh, there's this guy. He's actually winning a tournament. Well, maybe it was a fluke. Let's watch the next one. Oh, wait, he won this one too. Okay, maybe that's a fluke. Let's watch the next one. Oh, their team got second place. Holy crap. Well, maybe there's something here. Let's check it out. Oh, this guy talks about whipping it out. Okay, he's kind of funny. Let's hang around. He got a hot girlfriend. Let's hang out. She's cool. He's got a cool dog. No, but it kind of feels really nice, honestly, to do streaming as long as I have, and finally it just take off and get real big. It's kind of nice. Can't lie. Nice in the degree of I like the idea of our strategy, which is a really good strategy. Reaching as many people as it has reached. I don't like to sound hokey when I say this, changing people's lives, yada, yada. I don't want to sound like Tim Sykes or whatever with some bullshit commentary like that. But for you guys, there's been so much feedback that I see Knight Rider use Rocket Scooter for his channel. I don't know who that is. Can you send me, Reds, a link? I don't know all the streamers out there, but that's kind of... There's a bunch of people that have reached out that told me they want to stream Rocket Scooter, and I told them, please do. They're like, how much does it cost? I was like, no, if you want to stream Rocket Scooter all you want. No cost, no nothing. Is on Smooth Trader at night. What is Smooth Trader at night? Is that a show? Rye Night? Cool. I have to look it up. I think it's like, and that's the thing is people are like, can I stream Rocket Scooter? There's a guy on Instagram that reached out and was like, hey, can I start streaming Rocket Scooter? I'm like, sure thing. He's like, there's no issues with that. I was like, please do. Like, spread the method everywhere. Create your own content around it. I'm not going to take a cut. I mean, you can sell the platform. That's how we'll make anything off of it. But just don't pretend like it's yours. And they were like, well, what about the boot camp? I'm like, make your own boot camp. Create your own training. And you don't have to give me a cut, nothing. Spread the word. I think it's a really good method. I think it's... Wait, Chop, there he is. My boy Chop, here he is. Chop Trades in chat. I found him. Chop Trades and Insta. It's good stuff, man. I'm telling you, like the ICT explosion created this whole sort of thing for traders, but it's not focused in risk management. It's not focused in success. it's focused in gambling. And, you know, for people to carry this method with them and show this to other people, I think is fantastic. I think this method really helps people. I definitely believe it. He's on SMOTH Trader, Smoth Trader. Smoth Trader, saying really good about the Rockstar levels, which is the truth. Adam Dawes says, what is Smoth, SMOTH? Smoth Trader or Smooth Trader?
I think one só.
Cool. What's my analysis of SK trading method? Like SK, like the guy that streams through My Funded Futures? Stephen K? I know nothing about his method. Nothing. The limited experience I have with it, it is a scalping method that seems to try to get 2 or 3 points on the market. Now, this has nothing to do with him. I know nothing about him or his strategy, but anything that trades within a couple points on the market is almost, as a mathematician, trying to trade noise rather than movement. And I always lean, if you ask me, again, I don't know his method, so I don't know what it is. But I always, when I was interviewing him that one time, it was like they were making trades on like, did you get those 2 points? Did you get that 1 point? And I was like, oh. I've never seen anybody do something like that made it repeatable, because the smaller time frames, the smaller you go, the crazier it gets with noise. So I have no idea how a strategy like that could even work. So when you ask me what I think about it, I don't know his strategy, but any strategy. Oh, Eva, what's up, girl? Eva! By the way, you guys know Eva, or Eva, whatever. She is by far one of the best success stories from this community. She not only has been crushing it, killing it, but she's been competing at the highest level on the globe and becoming top 100 in Ninja Trader, things like that. We're all very proud of her here. That's a success story. Congratulations, you guys now have some Lucid 25K evals. Crap, I gave away 1 extra again. I keep doing this. She beat me in the Ninja Trader Arena Cup. She whipped my ass. She whipped everybody's ass here. I think she was like the 4th or 5th highest person, I think, from our group. Congrats to 3 of you. Okay, so you guys know, claim your prize, go to the PropScore Discord, claim your win channel, and claim your win. Good job, good job, good job. Did I say Smoth Trader? Somebody said Smoth Trader. SMOTH. I don't know who that is. Is that a streamer? Somebody said somebody on the Smoth or Smooth Trader channel is streaming Rocket Scooter. I thought that's pretty kick-ass. You see me on the channel? All right, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Let me check it out. I pay no attention to what everyone else is doing. That's why I always seem like a freaking boomer when it comes to what's going on. Smooth Trader, not Smoth. I may have typed it wrong. Smooth Trader TV. When are they streaming? They're streaming now. Oh. He's not trading Rocket Scooter. He said someone else is on the channel, though. Let's check it out. We are hiring streamers. I get to know some people. Okay, it's a good layout there. I see you in chat over there, Red. Very cool. I see some familiar names over there in chat. RY Night Trader. That's who you said. I see that name in chat. He's a mod there. Smooth Trader TV. Cool. I gotta reach out and say hey to this dude when they're streaming. So the other guy, when's the other guy stream? The one that has Rock Scooter. I'll jump in chat and say hey to everybody. He's pretty cool. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. This guy, the streamer guy, he's really small, but he seems like a cool dude. Like, he seems like a guy that is gonna be like fucking making $1 million in props and rubbing the fake helicopter they don't own in your face and stuff like that. Which, by the way, some random person sent me a message and looked up a helicopter that somebody supposedly owns and they said they called the actual owner and found out the helicopter, the cars, the trucks, it's all not owned by the person that says they own them. But that was really funny. I got a DM from a random account. Full expose on a helicopter. It's not owned by the person that says they own it. They actually said they called the company that owns it. Found out the trucks, the racing trucks, aren't owned by the person that says they own it. That was kind of funny. Not that I care, but this doesn't sound like a guy that's going to love his helicopter in your face. He looks like a cool, genuine dude. Hope his channel does well. I don't know. I'll look it up later. When they stream? Make some new friends here. Night Traders Night Market. Oh, he streams in Brad streams. He got a pretty big stream when Brad streams. They had 2,000 views. Ain't bad. I don't see Rocket Scooter on his charts though. Found it. Is that a Varus band? He's got some kind of band on it. I don't know if that doesn't say Varus though. What indicator is that? There's an MHP also? Well, that's cool. Yeah, but one thing is he better not be packaging MHP in a tool set and selling it to people. Can't do that. Can't redistribute our data. Problem is it doesn't say on his stream. I might want to reach out to this guy and tell him to reach out to us. I'm sure he means no harm. We'll correct him on the legal sense. If he's got a Varus band on there, he needs to say Varus band on his chart. Technically speaking, if that's Kyle's IP, yeah, he should show it and have a link on where you can purchase it, just to be fair to. And if it's MHP, it needs to be shown on stream. You can't just take our levels and say they're your levels. Like, you have to literally say this is Rocket Scooter's where you get it from. Not that I'm mad, but he should correct that. Yeah, he needs to put the, well, if y'all talk to him, Adam, if y'all know the guy, just reach out, make an intro. No harm done, but we'll correct him. You have to put the link. You have to put our links there so that they know where you get it from. You have to make sure you don't repack. You can't repackage it and like sell it as your own thing. He says it, yeah. It's totally cool. No harm done. But put the link in the stream, which is kind of nice. That'd be helpful. Like where you can buy it from, and give Varus band credit. Give it to Kyle. And have like Varus band needs to be shown if you're putting the band on your screen. Like have the indicator there. Label like this right here. This one. Just common IP, you know, like when you play a song copyright, it's like copyrighted by whatever. Yo, Right Night, here he is. Hey, what's up, bud? You're RS paid sub, paid lifetime Varus, confirmed it on your stream. Good to see you, man. Yeah, your stream was cool. We were checking out. Just put the link in your description on where to buy it, like where to buy the indicators from. That way people give Kyle his credit and all that stuff. Here he is in chat. He's always in chat. I'll have to check out your stream sometime. I'm going to tell you, usually at night, I'm usually not watching streams. Except for Brad's. This handsome dude right here. I like the V-neck shirt. That fits the style. Yeah. Well, nice to see you, man. Good stuff in here, bud. Yeah, you just have to put the links. You have to put the links in the description of the video if you don't mind. If you're using them on your screen, that's what you have to do. Just put the link in the bottom. Where to get Rocket Scooter tools from, where to get Varus band from, and put the link to like where I get MHP from, where I get Varus from. That's just the appropriate credit for where levels come from. No, you have to put the links. It's not a question. It's actually a requirement. So it's all part of the, IP stuff. So just put the link where the indicator originates from. Thoughts on Fund Next futures? Fundanext is good. They just are like they're like administratively, Fundanext is like behind the curve when it comes to like quick payouts, quick turnarounds. They're so slow, and their accounts are really good, but they're slow. Yeah. Like when you get a payout with Fundanext, you know, you don't just get instant approved, instant deposits. They're a little sort of like behind the times. But other than that, their accounts are good. I never had a payout denial, never had any weirdness. I took like 300+ grand from Fundanext back in the old days when you could do that. Oh, boot camp donations. Oh my God, we have a couple of them. Well, guys, appreciate y'all. Bart is the second best trader after Matt. Yes, sir. Eva Trades, giving back a boot camp. Eva Trades, another boot camps. Let's do it. Today's winner. All right, so guys, you haven't taken our 20 days masterclass boot camp. Type in boot camp in chat. We've got 2 donations. I think that turns into 2. We'll donate 8. 8 sounds good. I saw both the donations. Yeah, good stopping by, Night Trader. Good stopping by, man. Breaking MHP to the upside again, looking pretty solid, I think. Remember, S&P's cleared these levels, and Nasdaq's still looking like pretty garbage. All right, guys, type it in, type it in, type it in, type it in. Why does my hair look all crazy today? I need to comb my hair when I got out of bed today. I look like a hobo. All right, so boot camps. We got 8 donations. Thank you, Eva, for your donation here. 8 of you guys will get to go to the boot camp 20-day training session for free. We tend to give away a lot of the boot camps. Stop typing. Stop typing, please. We give away a lot of boot camps. It's only $20. It's $1 a class for 20 classes. Plus, you can pay $20 a month if you like to stick around in the community. It's a very inexpensive Discord community. There's 11,000 subscribers to the community. One of the biggest Discords ever. Actually, the first futures trading Discord there ever was. In 2016. Again, there was futures weren't a thing back then. We were like the first futures group. And we're now as big as we are. Yannick, Night Trades, Big Mike, Tom Peddington, Crypto Codes, Sandy Trader, Yoshi, QC from the QC. All right, the 8 of you, congratulations. Y'all are winners of first month free of boot camp. Go to the Rocket Scooter Discord. Description below gives you link on how to get there. And go talk to Slacks. Tell them you won. Are you messaging a scammer? Yes, you are. If you're in Discord, and somebody in your ad is talking to you, it's not me. I'm notorious for this. I don't talk in Discord. I don't talk in my own Discord. I make one post a day in the morning, which is the stream. I make one post a day at night, which is the calcs. And I don't chat in Discord. I don't message in Discord. I don't fraternize in Discord. I don't talk to anybody. So if you're talking to somebody, it's not me. I'm notorious the most absent Discord owner of Discord owners. It's you guys that run the community. And I just kind of hang back and lurk. So, yeah. Somebody donated 4 more. St. M's dropping 4 more. Oh my God. We do have boot camps coming up in September. You can watch the videos now. Vic Vicious, Lord Kick, iconic backpack and drop trades. Congratulations. Get a month free of boot camp, which is also the Discord access. Man, S&P just no mercy today. Just chilling, just chilling, just chilling. If you guys haven't taken the boot camp and you don't win it, we give away so many free seats. But if you don't win it, it's only $20 to go through all the classes. And by far, according to some people, it's the best trading education they've ever been to, according to the reviews. So that means anything for the value. I say for the value, it's definitely the best $20 you'll ever spend anywhere learning anything that's not just trading. You get a whole wealth of information for that $20. You sent $500 to a scammer? Oh yeah. Well, he works for me though, so he gives me a cut of it. All these scammers are like, "Can I pretend to be you?" And I'm like, "Give me 10% and we'll be fine." Boot camp starts. That's a joke, by the way, if you don't understand fluent sarcasm. Boot camp is videos are pre-recorded. You can watch them at any point. You can start today. Watch one video a day. Every quarter we do lives, and the live lasts like 20 days. So for you guys can be here for like 20 days. Or sorry, the live once a quarter we do them live, and we redo some of the videos. And that's like when we say the boot camp starting up, that's what it is. But you can watch the last boot camp at any point if you want to get started now. You don't have to wait. Like I said, once a quarter, pretty much we do it. Is there any funded account to give away? Yeah, we got some coming up. We got some coming up. A little bit. Even in 17 years, the boot camp helped with the prop firms. Awesome. Very cool. You bought 20K in Matt coin? Hell yeah, dude. I need some exit liquidity. Thank you. You got lifetime rocket scooter for $100 but can't log in? Wait, what? What? Yep. Yep. You bought it from that Telegram group, huh? Yeah. No, he's making a joke that said he gave somebody $100 for lifetime, but it doesn't work. Certainly somebody in Telegram. That goes full Bill O'Reilly. Do it fucking live. How you doing the boot camp? If you go in the description below the video, there's a link to our page at Rocket Place. There is a section called the 20 Days Masterclass. It's like a $20 thing. That's the boot camp. Subscribe to it, and the videos are immediately available. Tell you about the Matt coin. Well, it's a project that I believe in deeply. Okay, let me see if I can remember all the spiels. It's a project. There's a huge community around the project. We have all kind of plans, all kind of things. We're different than the other groups. We really believe in this project. What does that even mean? I believe in this project. What the fuck does that even mean? What are they even doing? Like the NFT groups. Oh, this project's different. This one's real different. We have a great team that cares about the community. We really believe in what we're doing. Like, what are you doing? What is this project thing you're talking about? We really believe in this project, guys. What's its purpose? What's it doing? No, it exists. It does a thing. It collects money. What's the goal? It just collects money from people. For what? To collect money. To sell something. What are you selling? A thing. A coin. Really? Yeah. What does it do? Just Here's the thing. You convert your money to the coin, and eventually you convert your coin back to the money. Can I hold it? No. Can I spend it? Can I buy a loaf of bread at Kroger with it? Well, no. But I believe in this project. It's a good project. Some good developers here. What the developers are even doing? What are they developing? What are they building? What are they making? A website? What are they developing around it? What does this project really do? What's the purpose of this project? Oh, to collect money and then put it in your pocket? It's a good project. You know, there are still people that I see that I must have followed a long time ago that are in a Twitter. I join every once in a while just to join and see what it's like. There is still a fledgling NFT community that all sit there where they all got their Bored Apes as their avatar, and they're all sitting there in these NFT. They're still holding on to it like it's something else. The Bored Ape that used to sell for $350,000 that now sells for like $16,000 bucks. You know what I'm saying? They still have Twitter Spaces about it, talking about the project, the community. We got some great ideas for this new project. What is the project? AI generated cartoons that you list on a public exchange to be traded, and you own some kind of license key that says you own the picture, the rights of the picture, and then all of a sudden, there's your project. But it'll be useful in the metaverse. Oh, that's right, yeah, the metaverse. Nobody can use your silly monkey avatar when you're talking in VR with your friends. You're the only person in the entire metaverse that looks like that. Looks just like you. Very cool. How's that going for you right now? We got everybody logging into the metaverse every morning. You wake up, like Mark Zuckerberg put on the headset. Time to drink my coffee. Chat or Meta, please show me my emails today. Here's your emails, Mark. Thank you, Meta. Let's talk to my friends. Meta, please open chat. Okay, chat's opening. Hey, oh, I love your avatar. Thanks. I just bought it from Solana. Like, what? How's that working out for you guys? Everybody wake up, put your headset on, crawl out of bed. Hey, Meta, what's the temperature What's the temperature outside today? Temperature is a great 60 degrees, Mark. Please wear a long sleeve shirt. Thank you, Meta. Are we doing that? They invested like billions of dollars into that shit. And I'm gonna tell you something about virtual reality. It didn't take off in the 80s because nobody wants to wear something on their head like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to walk around, you're sweating inside of it. It's gross. You know what I'm saying? And then like, Meta, what time is it? Until they could put VR like on a chip inside your eyeball, and then you can see augmented reality everywhere, it's never gonna take off. Nobody wants to put on this like clunky thing that says charged for 2 hours and walk around, experience the world like in this weird weight on your forehead, you know? Like where I bought an Oculus so I can play Beat Saber, and I get in there and I'm like, I'm doing this, I'm sweating up a storm, you know, and like when the battery's dying, I gotta charge it a little bit. I'm not living my life sitting around a virtual conference table with all my friends having headsets on. It didn't work in the 80s or the 90s or the 2000s. Every time they revamp VR, it never takes off. Now they got the glasses. That's a step in the right direction, but you got to get that. It's got to be like non-invasive sort of thing. Contact lens or an implant. Yeah, like with Cyberpunk. Like in all the movies. Yeah. Beat Saber's goated, dude. I love Beat Saber. It's like a workout. You play Beat Saber for an hour, you're out of breath, and you've done your cardio, and you're sweaty. Like sweaty. I had to buy one to beat your Saber. You're the one that downloads those kind of games from the Meta Store. I get you. Or the girls all sound like this. Little anime girls. I always wonder who bought those games. Good enough. You know, so like anyways, yeah, Beat Saber is actually fun. It's the only game I ever bought. Everybody in here is like, why are you calling me out, bro? Don't let me see some of y'all Steam libraries. Speaking of Steam library, I started playing Halo over the weekend because we were playing Halo Campaign Evolved. Now I was a Halo semi-pro team for a little bit back in the day. Catalyst was our name. my teammates was on the MTV show, I Wanna Be a Gamer. And we did some MLGs, but anyways, I used to play Halo a lot competitively. I wasn't the greatest. I think I was better than most people, but I like on the pro scene, I wasn't the best. I was decent at best. Anyways, we started playing Campaign Evolved. I got her into it. So we got Campaign Evolved, the new Halo, the one that's made on Unreal Engine 5. So we've been sitting there playing on PlayStation. And I was like, man, if only they would have released the Campaign Evolved maps, like from the Master Chief Collection, redone. With this release, it would have brought Halo back where there's players. You can't play like MLG settings on Master Chief Collection. That's a dead game. But you can play like Social Slayer settings with like AR starts and... Hold on one second.
Agora não vista. Posso ver, mas não vou deixar de sonhar. Seu amor.
So I had a phone call there. Sorry about that, guys. Boring stock market. Dropped a couple points. Nothing's happening. Just chilling here.
Pensa direito antes de dormir.
In years, though. But anyways, we started playing Halo, and then I was missing playing some competitive Halo, so I went and reinstalled Master Chief Collection to hop in and play some games. Completely dead. I couldn't find any pro-level lobbies, and I don't talk to my friends anymore who play customs, so I don't even know anybody. So then I installed Infinite. I'm like, okay, maybe Infinite still has a competitive scene. And it's not bad. There's still a lot of players that play it. Matchmaking took like 3 to 5 minutes to get a game, though. It took a while. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna play some matchmaking just to have some fun. So I started grinding out starting like Saturday, and I got Onyx last night. See, I'm saying I still got it. No matter how old I get, no matter how old I get, I'm still gonna smash kids' phase in Halo. That's it. That's it. Running games. I went like 20-2 one game. Easy. Never lose
up
it, man.
$1,000 in our
Never lose those Halo skills. So I had some fun. So I grind just to do it. And she was watching. She's like, "Why are you playing so much Halo?" I was like, "I want to get Onyx again, just to see if I can do it in my 40s." Easy as that. Pro level ranking. Let's go. 2 days. Grind out highest ranked tier in 2 days. Yeah. We play a lot of Battlefield in this community, though. So like this group gets together a lot. We play a lot of Battlefield. I stream it on Fridays. But nobody plays Halo anymore. I wish they'd bring it back. They need to make Halo 7 or something, or at least Campaign Evolved should have been launched with the Halo 1 maps. Everyone would have started playing matchmaking again. Like, why 343 has no idea they're holding on to one of the best franchise in gaming history, and literally the thing that started competitive gaming in the entire United States was Halo Campaign Evolved. I mean, Halo Combat Evolved, not the campaign. The first campaign, I'm not gonna lie, was actually pretty bad. Halo 2 and Halo 3's campaign were absolutely goated. Halo 1's campaign was kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm playing Campaign Evolved, I remember how bad it was. I was like, ugh. Run down a hallway, shoot some grunts. Run down a hallway, shoot some grunts. In the first level was like hallway, 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 hallway. For like 80 turns. And I was like, oh, I remember Halo 1's campaign was so bad. We'll get Halo 7 before GTA 6. Oh yeah, the GTA 6 Netflix special comes out in a week, doesn't it? Like the Eternal Dash. So by the way, today
We're taking the IB
My
mid
Funded
retracement.
Club brand new drop. Let's do some My Funded Futures giveaway as well. I got something for you guys. My Funded Futures special drop right now for just us. If you want to get into the club, first of all, type in club in chat. If you want to get into the My Funded Club, If you buy an account with
Mensagem antes de dormir.
can only be invited, friend can invite a friend can invite a friend, sort of thing. If you want to join their club thing, a Rock Scooter game night, we game all the time. Go to the Rock Scooter gaming channel. Almost every day when I'm done streaming, somebody's in there gaming. If you buy an account right now with code SCORE, you get your invite into the My Funded Futures Club. A discount today and an invite today. My Funded Futures SCORE gives you 20% off all the Rapids, 40% off the Builder, 5% off for new users on everything else, and 50% off of the Pro for new users and 30% for existing. So it's a huge discount for My Funded, and you get invited into their whole club thing that they're doing, which is kick-ass. You can only be invited if a friend invites you, and then it's like that way. We're now your friend. We now have a mass invite for all things My Funded. I don't know if you guys got a post. I don't see a post on that on Twitter. If you guys can throw a post, I'll retweet that if you can, mods. I'll retweet that on my own personal. That way we can get the message out. What does it mean to be in the club? It's milestones, earnings perks, loot packs, and member-only drops as well.
Pensa direito antes de dormir.
All of this stuff without being scams, right?
Sonha comigo. Sonha comigo.
So, very cool. All these little discounts and stuff. Okay, so we've got with My Funded Futures the Rapid accounts. Rapid account is by far one of the top-ranked accounts in Prop Score. The Rapid account is a 2-day pass, 1-day payout, no DL, no consistency on funded. And you get 10K a day at 90% split by 5 accounts, which means $45,000 per day on your 3rd day of trading. The payouts with My Funded are almost instant to your bank account. You can't get a better firm. It's known as the GOAT of GOATs for a reason. They've been number 1 since Prop Score came out. They've been number 1 or at number 1 this entire time. The only time they haven't been number 1 is when TPT has a sale or Traders Launch has a sale. But they are all, look at this, 9.9, 9.9, and 10.0. They are all, and 9.6 is Lucid. There's a drop off. 9.5 is Funded Next, and 9.2 is Phoenix, right? You start to see the highest ranked accounts are all tied with each other. They all have the same day payout. They get up there, right? You have Blue Sky, Lucid, Take Profit, Traders Launch, My Funded. All those same payout accounts. Very good. Like I said, My Funded, fantastic experience I had with them. I went live with them. I was trading the expert accounts at the time, which is now kind of like called the pro. Slightly the same. But we have a giveaway. It's a giveaway time. It's a giveaway time. No better song to play than the favorite we have. Why don't just for shits and giggles? I mean, because we kind of need it right now. I know it's not going to happen, but it's time, guys, because we really want to see this market turn bullish again. Let me get a whoosh fan on screen. All right, 2 of these to give away right now. 50K Rapids. Speaking of Halo, I might play a few Halo games soon, but I want to play some Battlefield when I'm done streaming. It's kind of nice to have the afternoons just to chill. I have a lot of work I need to do, but...
A gente tá, isso daqui não tá nessa fase, a gente tá na revisão. Agora, então eu teria que chamar Client Approval. É isso? Tem que fazer isso. Eu tenho um design. 3168. Não, não,
Cyril
desculpa.
Demetier. Dumatier. I'm not saying that right. My French is so bad. Looks like things are getting slightly better. ARB got positive. Must mean a half gap breakup to the upside. I wonder if that was NVIDIA. Let's double check. It was Google. Oh, Google. Google's making a run. That's what's doing it. We can use this little events feed. And Google's bright green on the events right over here. Yeah, Google's making a run for it. Keep an eye on Google today. That's good. Whoosh fan on the screen. All I'm doing today is trading some of these traders launch accounts. Max profit there. Max profit there. Profit. They're all in the money. I spot the dip all through here. Just those evals just to do something. Nope, he wasn't here. Said, we also got another perk, Matt. Check L Dasho. All right, hold on. Thank you. Also, people using our code today only will get a unique welcome pack to open. So if you use our code today, you're getting a nice welcome pack, which is something cool. They're all kind of cool giveaway stuffs. Everybody gets something. Okay, nice job, guys.
Ações, mas vai entrar as informações.
Where is what? How is this not in my favorites? All right, congratulations, Ote. Whatever your name is.
Não vou fazer. Vou passar só assim. Teve a ideia de vendo que você tá brigando. E não é possível que ninguém vê os samples. Não tá acontecendo tudo isso aqui. Super lindo.
That's pretty cool. So you get a special welcome pack to open when you join the club just here. I love it.
Tá, é o terceiro item.
Code fit score gets 30% off their day pass to TPT. Yes, it's our code score. Yeah, score gives you everything. Just keep in mind that code score we've negotiated with every prop firm in town. Score always will give the best deal that any prop firm ever has at any given time, including any exclusive deals where you think other people may get and call it exclusive. Ours will always give you the best deal unless some influencer manages to negotiate a exclusive deal for them, which is rarest of the rare. So usually score is your best bet everywhere. And sometimes the influencers will go exclusive deal only here, and it's really not. Score still gives you the same deal. All right, Ote 0TE, Gilmar, And Icy Hawk, congratulations. You guys are now My Fun of Futures Rapids. Those 50K Rapids, you're going to love it. Rapids are good. Good stuff. Giveaway over. Horace Slacks, he got a lot of work cut out for him today, huh? Blue Sky discount. We have score code now, gives you 30% off of the Propel and Orbit and $10 off the launches, which are already dirt cheap to begin with, which is really nice for those of you trying Blue Sky. The My Funded Futures is really good, right? 20% off the Rapids. That's the best account there is the Rapids. Tradeify is 40% off all the accounts now. TPT lowered code score now is 3 days to pass instead of 5 on the Pro account. We're getting all the hookups here. What club? My Fun of Futures is making an exclusive only members invite club that you can only join if somebody that's a member invites you. Like, as a member, I can invite anybody I want to. So a person invites a person, invites a person, invites a person. And your brother, Icy Hawk, was in the shower. You had to text him. Oh, that's hilarious. So you can't just go in and join. It gives you like discounts and welcome packs and like packs that you can open and stuff. You can't just do that. You can't just join it. So we give you access to automatic. If you use code SCORE today, you automatically will join the My Fun of Futures. It's members only sort of thing. So yeah, just use code SCORE and buy an account with them, and then you join the club. Pyramid scheme PTSD. Well, the best part is not they're not really. It's just like it's a way for them to give like giveaways and discounts to people that are verified by other people. It like limits, exposure to like bots stealing the free shit and stuff. Like it's a good way to like give a very cool perk to like honest actual people. That's kind of the point of it if you think about it. Soon on Prop Score, will we see IQ Capitals? I don't know. I haven't heard of them yet. Usually firms will reach out to us and say, hey, we exist. Can you get us on your page? But there's so many firms out there. Right now, we're working to get CFD and Forex as Prop Score Global takes off, as we're going to start working in that world. We have streamers for that world, and we're going to pick those, and they're going to have like a whole new section, Prop Score for that section and stuff. But it's like a cool kids member-only club. Kyle said you get milestones, discounts, member-exclusive drops, and a welcome pack, which is kind of like the Lucid cases and stuff. You don't have to buy an account. You have to have somebody that's a member of the club invite you to the club, though. It's kind of like it's like a country club. But if you buy an account with code SCORE, I get a bulk invite because I'm Matt. I'm me. And if you use our code, you get in the club automatically. So that'll get you an invite without having to have someone recommend you to join the club. It's like, yeah, you want to join this country club? You need a sponsor. Or, buy a cheeseburger. I'll let you in. How do I join? If you buy an account today, just use code SCORE and automatically joins you according to your team. Like 20% off of the 50K Rapid, you're paying like $70, $80 for that. If it includes Matt coins, you're in. It includes Matt coins, 100%. Guys, I'm so glad I had the insight to not do much today in this market. Other than scooping the dip in some evals, some fresh evals with Traders Launch. Just decided to pick some of those up. I might do Traders Launch. I might do Next Gen. These are accounts that I haven't tried yet, so I check it out, see how it works. I'm excited to see what the Traders Launch can do. 100K payout on the first day. Incredible. Well, you got a YOLO to get that, but not that I'm going to do that, but the potential is really huge. That'd be fun. So nothing today. We're absolutely flat on the S&P. We're at 77.25. We opened. We hit MHP. We bounced right back up to it. There's a lot of selling pressure in major tech just as we close up the shop. Neon will be here live. Remember, don't go anywhere when I'm done. Neon is the smarter version of me. Super brainy guy and very intellectual. Knows a lot about the markets. He's great to trade with as well. He does the afternoon streams. Huge. Hang out. Tons of giveaways and stuff. and he'll be live in about 25 minutes. Can you buy the 25K and get in? Yeah, apparently if you buy anything, you can get in. That's what my team told me. Score gets you the discount, also invited to the club. So use code SCORE with any purchase.
Você pediu o contato dela pro cowboy, né?
Accounts in YOLO one down. The problem is with MLL, it's as much as it's fun it sounds like it would work. With MLL, with a small position, that might work for the first day where one makes a lot and one makes another. But every day, you reduce the number of counts by 2. Let me tell you the math of, as much as beautiful, as funny as the joke is you made, but let me tell you some math as to why you actually can't do that. So you have 8 accounts, right? You YOLO 4 to the long side, you YOLO 4 to the downside. If all of them were big enough positions, the problem is with the 3K drawdown, a lot of times, if you're here, the shorts bust there and the longs bust there. A lot of times, if you position too big, they both will bust before it does something. You position small enough that the bust is really far away, then okay. Then one of them makes money and one of them loses money. Let's say that one of them makes a lot and then one of them blows up and you do half up and half down and half of them fail. Because you position small, you're not going to make a lot. So they counted the coin flip methodology there. You couldn't make a lot because you positioned small. The idea is if you could YOLO and make money both ways, you have to have a non-volatile day that just randomly takes off, and the odds of that are really small. So every day you trade, you're going to lose half your accounts with the same philosophy. Okay, 4 of them made some money, 4 of them didn't. Okay, so 4 that made some money, let's do 2 to the long, 2 to the short, small again, and then now you got 2 left. And they both made moderate profit. They didn't make a windfall, but they made something. And every time you do that, you're just not making a lot and you're losing accounts. So the long-short methodology only works if you brute force and keep throwing them and keep throwing them and keep throwing them and keep throwing them, then eventually it takes off. Like the market's crashing and then you buy 10, fail them all, buy 10 and fail them all, buy 10 and fail them all, buy 10, then you make your windfall because you timed it, jumping in at that moment. But then you paid a lot to get it. So there's really no foolproof way to work that out. The only way that usually works is if you YOLO the accounts when the market's flat and then somehow news comes in and takes off one way or the other. But a lot of the chop accounts that. So like, you know what I'm saying? The point I'm saying is he was just joking around, but to teach you guys why traders can actually really do that. The odds of you getting in at the right moment and it taking off when you have a big enough position, like the 100K in traders launch, there's no way anybody's gonna make 100K in a day with the 3K drawdown. That's for damn sure. Ain't no way you're going to make a 16x trade without taking some drawdown first. If you want to make 100K, you're gonna be in big, but being in big, you're gonna hit 3K drawdown with nothing. Every 40 points on NASDAQ is $800 per contract. So if you have 4 contracts and you lose your typical 40 points, which is a really small, you're gonna blow up the account. To make 100K for contracts, you need 165 points, right? I don't know if the math is right. No, hold on, wait. 165 points. With 4K, you're making 32 every 40. 40 times 30 is 1,200 points to make 100K. That's right, about 1,200 points. So you're like trying not to lose 40 and trying to make 1,200. So, no, and if you go to like 8 contracts or 10 contracts,
O que, menina?
normal chop. So in reality, there's no way
Uai, pelo jeito vou.
in the first day. As a matter of fact, it's basically a merge between the MyFunded Rapid and the MyFunded Pro. Because MyFunded Pro, you can also make 100K in a month period. Take a payout there, and you can get your payout. You can get your target on the first day they technically allowed. So essentially, Traders Launch is essentially MyFunded Futures Pro. It's about the same thing for the most part. Similar. It's gonna trade just like a real trading account. You're gonna have to slowly build a buffer and then take some bigger risk and bigger risk and bigger risk to get that payout. But you're not gonna be YOLOing on the first day with a 1K drawdown or 3K drawdown. The drawdown limit is what keeps you from being able to YOLO. And the 3-day pass or 4-day pass, 30% consistency takes 4 days to pass. Wait, hold on. Is it 4 or 3? It's 4. Just trying it out, just to try it out. I'm trading it off screen, by the way. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Yep, 3-day pass. Is Blue Sky Live worth it? Yeah, Blue Sky Live is great. I mean, any live program is free money. Let's just say it like this. Now, my personal opinion, now this is aside from any marketing that we do for any of these firms, as a personal Matt Cowart thing, I don't think any live program is worth it where I am in my trading. Because the amounts that you get are equivalent to being the amount of P&L I have in a single day of trading. That's your entire balance in most of these live accounts. So where I am, it's not really worth it. I don't get them and go, oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to trade the live for me to make a bunch of money in. I get it like it's a trophy, like I earned live. That's more important than trading it. However, for most of you guys, it will be worth it because for some of you guys, having a $20,000 or $100,000 or even $50,000, even $10,000 trading account will absolutely be worth it. And that's a lot of money to a new trader. So me 10 years ago, I would have been like, oh my God, I got $10,000, $20,000 to trade with. Hell yeah, let's go. And I would like worked it out and like try to slowly build that account. From where I am in my trading, I don't get the live account and do anything but just wait for an A+ setup and try to slam dunk it. So I'm self-funded, right? So the live account, and the idea is like, oh, I got to split my profits with someone else too. And it's kind of annoying, but that's because I'm at the level of my own trading that I can self-fund. So it's not something I need or even want. Like for this challenge account, right? Self-funded 100K into an account. That's bigger than all these prop accounts. That's probably bigger than 5 of them added together for a lot of these firms. A lot of the firms like Tradify and Lucid and TBT will give you like 20 grand-ish. Pretty much. Some of the firms will roll in your active balance into the live account. Like Blue Sky rolls your active balance in live account. Once they push you live, whatever balance you have goes live. A lot of firms do that, which is also pretty cool because whatever you made in sim funded doesn't go to waste. They just invest in you as a trader, which I think is kind of neat. So Blue Sky rolled my balance that I had into the live account. So that's my starting point, which is pretty cool because it's like what you earned is what you get to trade with, which is really nice. Tradify, Lucid, all these other ones, doesn't matter what you earn. They give you a fixed amount once you go live. So like with Tradify, I left probably 50 grand on the table when I got their live account, which is just the program. And it's clearly stated in the rules. There's nothing bad about it. When I did the accounts, I 100% signed up and knew what I was signing up for. But every firm is slightly different with how they handle it. On the upside, Tradify has one of the best payout structures in all of the props. I mean, their payout structure is really kick-ass. You make a lot of money real quick with the Tradify in your first month. But when you go live, it's a smaller live account than some of the other firms. How much did I get paid before going live? With Blue Sky, it was $21,800. I think something like that, 21.6. A little bit under 20.
Já falou? Por que você mandou o contato? Ah, entendeu.
É isso.
Couple $100K with the others, each $300K with Funded X. I never went live with those. They didn't have a live program at the time. I've netted about $1 million with props in the 2 years I've been doing it. Not netted, sorry, grossed $1 million in payouts. Net.
Mas assim, é bem tranquilo. Eu tive que adaptar meu CNPJ, né? Porque aí você tem que pedir uma autorização para, como é que fala? Para Receita, para poder importar. Aí tem um nome, eu esqueci, porque no chat GPT ele me ajudou. Aí eu pedi essa autorização, tipo, pra importar roupa, maquiagem, ele vai pôr, tipo, a questão lá do que ele trabalha. E a Receita eu minto o valor. Vou falar pra ele que eu minto o valor, porque é a real, né? Mas eu acho que todo empresário no Brasil sabe que a gente precisa mentir pra ganhar dinheiro, né?
Your net payout is about half of your gross, give or take. So minus the split too. You definitely like, yeah. And when people are saying I've made $2 million in payouts, I'm like, yeah, but You put like less than $1 million of that in your pocket. That's kind of how it works. Everyone takes their cut. The firm takes their cut. Tax take their cut. And costs you a bunch. Reset fees, eval fees, all your educational tools, expenses, all that stuff is going into that net. You must have paid all this training, took Tori's trendline class. All that comes out of your bottom line. Is it so much better to train your own live account? Yeah, so it's better to train your own live account if you can do it. Like, that's the thing. And that's the hardest thing, is if you can do it. Most people can't do it. It's really hard. The discipline required for a self-funded account is
Com aquela mesma dor que você.
no limit to how bad you can screw up. That's what I tell people. No limit to how bad you can fuck it all up. And props, at least they tell you, you fucked it up. You lost $3,000. You fucked it up. Start over. And props, they said, nope, you made too much too quick. You fucked it up. Start over. We have to trade more days. Props literally tell you when you did something wrong. When you're trading on your own, there's nothing that tells you when you've fucked up. You can lose everything in your account and still not get the message. Because you're like, shit.
Meio que na bunda, aqui na lateral, que assim.
Borrow money here. Get back in. You know what I mean? Like zero doesn't necessarily trigger a lot of you to say, oh, I fucked up. Yep, trade's over. Let's start over. A lot of times, zero induces more panic with traders, and you fuck up even bigger. And so, with trading your own account, it requires like mental mastery of the game. Zero usually is a good sign. You think most people would stop at zero. A lot of people freak out at
Que
zero.
barulheira é essa, rapaz?
Uai, se não for pra chegar fazendo barulho.
Eita, até o Matheus ouviu.
Acordou até o Matheus. Recuperou, Lipe?
Hoje não fiz nada.
Também acordou 11 horas da manhã, né?
Eu acordei mais tarde mesmo.
Eu recuperei, fiquei positivo na minha conta lá. $400.
Mas você tava positivo ontem, $6 quando você foi dormir, pô.
Não, na que eu tava tomando taca de 4 mil lá, ué.
Esse cara é muito burro.
Tô positivo $300. Saí do profit ainda. Oi?
Se só deixasse lá, ia fazer mais dinheiro ainda, porque
Derreteu, né?
$5.000.
Ah, não sou.
É, papai. Os caras compraram $20 milhões de puts de opções do S&P 500. Acho que hoje estão querendo pra baixo mesmo, viu?
Pois é, mas e aí? Eu fecho o meu long da Nasdaq? Tô $9
positivo?
negativo, né?
Ó. O Matt vai fazer um trade file lá.
Boa pergunta. Como é que é fazer um trade file?
A braba.
Club.
Não, tá atrasado.
Estou atrasado? Trade file. Caramba. O cara escrevendo errado no trade file.
Tá atrasado é seu YouTube, seu pai. Quando você fala aqui com a gente, aí depois pra passar no YouTube, eu vou até baixar.
Demora uns 10 minutos.
Umas 2 horas.
Talvez tá atrasado e pra você também.
Ou essa vai ser a minha, viu? Essa TradeFi aí.
Tá precisando?
Vou avisar vocês.
Nem ter muita esperança, não.
Não precisa ter esperança não, que essa aí é minha. Não tem nada não, eu divido com vocês. A gente trade ela junto.
Não. Tem que treinar sozinha. Tem que treinar sozinha.
Você tá com uma mesinha aí, Patrícia, de novo?
Não, vou ganhar agora a TradeFi. A TradeFi que eu vou ganhar agora.
Ah, vamos.
Eu acredito. E você passou perto? E você passou perto lá no Rips.
Passou perto lá no Rips, velho, caralho. Oh, olha a situação que rolou agora aqui com a minha irmã. Minha irmã faz procedimento de implante capilar, né? Ela é médica. E aí ela tá fazendo uma clínica de uma outra cidade. Ela viajou para uma outra cidade lá para contratou ela para fazer uma semana de implante capilar e vai pagar determinado salário. Aí começou a fazer implante capilar no cara. Na metade do procedimento, o médico responsável, dono da clínica, falou que ele não faz a avaliação dos exames pré-operatórios. Foi lá para fazer. Quando ela pegou o exame do cara, o cara HIV positivo. Não sabia que era. E ela já tinha feito anestesia, já a equipe em contato com sangue e tudo mais. Puta, ficou louca aqui, ficou doida.
Nossa.
Agora eu tava fazendo aqui um registro de evolução e um prontuário para ela, tava mandando para ela pronto só para ela editar, para ela se proteger juridicamente, né? Porque puta que pariu, que cagada.
Que doideira, hein, velho?
E ela é novinha, né, pô? Minha irmã, 24 anos, ficou desesperada lá.
Nossa.
Caceta, velho.
Eu imagino, mano. Deve ser. Nossa, deve ser uma sensação horrível.
Nossa, e ela no meio do procedimento não tinha nem o que fazer, mas eu já dei as orientações aqui, faz isso.
Olha lá. Puta que pariu.
Tá chegando perto, hein? Tá chegando perto.
Bateu na trave. Ô, Matheus.
Aqui, filho. Fala, SeuPaaai.
Ô, Matheus. Você não tá tradando nada, hein, cara? Ah, não, tá doido. Você tá ruim demais, Matheus.
Fala, esses dias a mamãe não ligou o computador pra mim. Ele tá esperando pra te ouvir no YouTube.
No YouTube.
Agora responde. Mutei ele no YouTube. Aí você vai conseguir ouvir.
Fala comigo, Matheus. Você não tá tradando nada, hein, cara? Você tá ruim demais.
Conta pra ele.
Esses dias eu não pedi pra minha mãe ligar o computador,
Computador.
disse que eu não podia como tô tradando.
Entendeu?
Vai tradar de novo?
Naquela conta que você trada aí, eu fiquei 4 mil negativo ontem. Pergunta pro Lipe pra você ver.
Uai, seu pai, mas eu ganhei dinheiro quando eu tradei na conta que você trade.
Ah, não, você é o bichão mesmo.
Como que você conseguiu 4 mil negativo, né, filho? Como que ele conseguiu isso tudo?
Mas eu consegui.
Eu tô aprendendo, né, Matheus? Então eu tenho que chegar no seu nível ainda.
Eu ganhei 4 mil negativo.
Pergunta se ele quer que você ensine. Você quer que eu te ensine?
Você quer que eu te ensine?
Eu tô precisando, passa o curso aí. Manda o link aí do curso.
O curso quando você vê que tá caindo, você aperta no vermelho. Aí quando você vê que tá mais caindo, aí você tira 2 vezes você aperta no vermelho.
Não fala pra você, eu vi se tua mãe ou vi se você. Ela teria uma conta hoje, viu?
Porque primeiro você entrou no vermelho.
Aham.
O vermelho é o quê? Vermelho é venda.
Ensina, Matheus.
Aí você entrou na venda. Aí quando você vê que tá caindo mais, depois que entrou, aí você aperta de novo na venda.
Entendeu?
O verde é a mesma coisa.
E o verde dele é o quê? Ele é
comprar.
E a compra é o quê? A compra, ela é short ou é long? Ela é short ou é long a compra? Long? E a venda? Ela é o quê? Short, isso mesmo. Agora dá tchau e vai deitar. Agora dá tchau e vai. Seu papai. Seu papai é ótimo. Seu papai.
Tá entendido, Matheuseiro. Um dia eu vou ficar bom igual você.
Tá? Pode treinar.
Tchau, obrigado.
Entendeu? Já foi. Boa soneca, filho. Vai deitar agora.
Hã?
Am I hiring? Right now we're not hiring. Prop score. Prop score, we are hiring, but only for marketing type folks. People that have an extensive background in marketing. And I'm not talking about making content or running campaigns. I'm talking about like a marketing director level, like executive level marketing guru.
Olha lá, estão.
Unless you're Alex Ramosi, don't apply. You know what I'm saying? Like we want like executive level. But I hope you get the job, brother. What happened to the auditions? We have a meeting today to go over them. So everybody, we all watched them. We all got our favorites. We're going to meet today to go over them. Well, Lover, we're looking at for the next break lower. So the next break lower, like I said, today, it's going to be a crapshoot how we finish the day out. Unless there tends to be like a late day rally on some of these chip stocks, which I don't think there will be. The last hour of the day is likely to be the big red candle to finish up. I think a best case scenario would be that this just holds here and then tonight makes a decision. But keep an eye out on your major chip stocks. If they start finding lower lows by the end of the day, which is extremely possible, the market will blast down a little lower. On days like this, our training is like sit out and do nothing, which is a beautiful way to trade it because like look at this. Although there has been some movement, look at the S&P. Had I bought the S&P at the open, I'd be up and down and up and down and up and down. And look at that heartburn that comes with it, right? Being perfectly flat in the S&P, no, it's a no-brainer. Catalyst is still active on NASDAQ. So in reality, one would expect something could happen. If there's news, maybe Trump can say, you know what, we're going to fix something with Iran, things are good. You might get a green candle. Naturally, though, I don't think the market's naturally going to pick up momentum and start trading at the end of the day without some kind of news to catalyze it. There was news that brought us down. We're going to need counter news to take us up. It's also a light news week. Other than Fed minutes, there's nothing big really coming out. So the market's leaning in towards nothing, right? There's nothing that's really coming up except for VIX expiration, equities expiration on Friday, and then like Nvidia earnings next Wednesday.
Missão
Right?
concluída.
We've got nothing.
Puta que cagaço, hein, meu parceiro?
É, cabuloso, hein,
Então, aí
papai?
o que ela o que tem que fazer agora?
There's nothing really to
Faz a avaliação dos riscos, né? E tudo não, vai dar continuidade. Faz a avaliação dos riscos, adota as medidas de biossegurança necessárias, porque só o HIV não é contraindicação para a realização do procedimento, entende? Só que tem que dobrar os cuidados e depois fazer o negócio lá, o PEP, não sei o quê. Mas eu tô fazendo esse prontuário para enfiar no cu do caso aconteça alguma coisa, enfiar no cu do médico, né? Responsável da clínica. E não no cu dela. Então ela vai fazer o registro de tudo, vai assinar, vai deixar registradinho ali. E qualquer merda que der de Conselho Regional de Medicina ou de conduta médica, código de ética ou eventual processo jurídico, que eu acho que não vai acontecer, mas é proteção. Só estamos agora...
Tirar o dela da reta.
Tirar o dela da reta, claro. Como é que o cara não avalia o bagulho, velho? O cara é maluco?
Complicado, hein, velho?
Tá louco. Nossa, tava desesperado aqui, cagando nas calças. E falou, tô louca.
Qual o risco dela? Contaminação
não, mas
dela.
isso, acho que ela se cuida bem, tava de luva. Ela falou que furou, fez a anestesia local, saiu sangue, mas ela tava de luva, todo equipamento.
Mas não só anestesia, mas se vai implantar cabelo, o tanto de sangue sai.
Pois é, o tempo inteiro, né?
É o tempo todo.
Ela falou, tô com muita vontade de chorar e não posso, que eu tô no meio do procedimento, coitadinho.
Tadinha.
Chuta o balde, vai embora.
Não, é doido. Deixar o cara lá é pior, por isso que tem que se proteger.
Ué.
Avalia risco.
Manda o doutor fazer,
ué. Tem risco, registra que tem que registrar.
Bom também que ela já pegou uma dessa no início da carreira, né? Tipo, daqui uns 10 anos ela...
já não se fode nunca mais por causa disso, né?
Mas não se fode porque você sabe, tá falando que sabe prevenir ou porque...
Não, porque agora
Ela
ela
não
não
vai
vai
fazer
confiar em
mais
ninguém.
nada. Não vai fazer mais
É,
nada sem
sem
avaliação,
avaliar.
sem
Oh,
controle de
entendi. Ah,
jogo.
entendi. Achei que você tá falando que ela já fez um desse jeito.
Não, tá doido. Só que ela faz por conta própria, entendeu? Ela faz os procedimentos. Só que ali ela viu uma oportunidade porque o cara fez sei lá, um monte de paciente na semana, entendeu? E ela foi lá para ajudar. E vai receber por isso. Quando ela faz só os dela, ela recebe integral. Aí ela vai receber uma bolada por vários, entendeu?
Entendeu?
Só que na clínica do cara.
Aham, entendi.
Porque ela é toda
Hoje não
cuidadosa, não
consigo,
tem
ontem tá
isso
tendo oração
nenhum.
na igreja todos os dias, que a gente tá no jejum de 21 dias. Acho que todo dia de segunda a sexta tem. Mas quando
Ela tem que vir aqui no
finalizar, então na casa.
Degenerados fazer um pacotão pra esse tanto de gente careca. O Bernard vai ser o
Depois,
primeiro.
O Lip tem a
depois dessa
fonte
assistência
e não.
jurídica aqui, a minha fonte mora no sul do Brasil, eu moro no norte, né, pai? Você tá doido, longe
Onde ela
demais.
Uai,
passa
meu
aqui no...
pai.
Não,
Meu pai veio
pertinho,
dos
ela
Estados
passa no
Unidos e foi
centro-oeste.
aí pra fazer, ué.
Não,
Seu
ela
pai, eu
passa
moro
no
mais perto de você.
centro-oeste.
Seu mais perto de
Eu
mim do
moro
que
mais
dela.
perto de você do que dela, velho.
É
Aí é
verdade.
loucura.
Ô,
Pois é.
Nick, ela passa aqui em casa, chega aí na sua casa, se o seu pai quiser também, já dá um pulo lá e vai embora, ué.
Não, tô
Porra,
precisando não.
Fechou.
traz,
Eu não
traz a
preciso não.
malinha com o equipamento e tchau, obrigado, né, Patrícia?
Claro.
Eu não preciso não.
Não,
Preciso
seu pai é
não.
cabeludo, porra. Eu tô. Mas depois dessa assistência jurídica aí, acho que eu mereço um procedimento gratuito.
Mas nem ganhou ainda.
Aí não precisa, não.
Ah,
Essas entradas aí da testa do seu pai, ele não precisa, não. Você
Tá
acha?
doido, me respeita.
nada, o bicho é cabeludo.
É verdade, o ferrugem cabeludo. Tá bom, ela para aí em você e volta. Pronto.
E aí, tá quase? Ah, desculpa.
Turpa.
E sua mãe ouvindo essa história toda? Ih, foi embora. Ih, morreu.
Mahal. Acho que tá conversando com alguém lá.
É. Deve ser a mãe dele. Eu lembrei dela porque ele falou com alguém.
Não, mas não tem ninguém lá?
Na casa dele?
É, ué. Todo mundo foi viajar?
Tá, ué.
Hã?
Não, foi só a esposa e o neném.
Ah, e a mãe ficou?
É. A mãe e o pai. Deixa eu dar um grito aqui pro Matheus.
If it's a wonky day like today with confluences all over the place and selling off, I might trade one account at a time. Scalp an account, market dips, scalp a second one. Let those two ride. I might only trade 1 to 2 accounts if the confluence goes against me, right? So I use the conditions of confluence. The better the confluence, the more accounts I'll trade. I never trade all my accounts at once, ever. I always leave at least one. 10 to 20% of my accounts always on the side. If everything lines up. If nothing lines up, then I trade 1 account at a time, maybe 2. That tick chart shop is from Thinkorswim, brother. I use that one on Thinkorswim to get tick data. So if you have Thinkorswim, it's free to open a Schwab account. I don't know if you have to put anything in the account, like to get the charts. You can put like $5 in it, I think. But Thinkorswim is where I get my tick data from. B-Dog, what's up, dude? See you tomorrow, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got to run out of here. Vape shop win. Yeah, that's something I probably wouldn't do though. What's your favorite charity tonight? All right, I gotta go, guys. Tomorrow. I'll answer those questions tomorrow. I do gotta run.
Pensar direito antes de dormir.